wouldn't do it. It kicked it right back out. Oh well. Thank you. Wait, what happened? Oops. Gotta remove it. Oh, remove. There we go. Uh-oh. Let
Here
me
we are.
see. It's not. Thank you.
You're
You know the
welcome.
buttons. I'm still like learning the buttons. What was it that you just actually hit when to bring us back up? Because
The
when it goes blanks.
third one over above
Okay.
above us. So it's solo,
It,
then it's dual layout, and then it's that one.
yeah. I hit the
So
solo and it's still not soloing it. So weird. Anyway, welcome everybody. Look at this full panel that I have of these lovely ladies.
Happy Friday.
We are co-streaming because I signed up for Streamyard because I have a well, you know, Maureen and I are the aunties of YouTube to certain people, and this is our special niece down here. And I saw some guys who were talking some crap about their hours, and well, we just couldn't let that slide. So Auntie Carol signed up for StreamYard to help Shawnee push her over because she's worked so hard for all those hours and she's almost there. So if you are in my side chat, I am going to ask you a special favor to head over to Shawnee Grows and let us know if you can get into her side chat and hang out there so we can push her hours up some more. And I would so appreciate that. And for all my members, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that little video I made for you. J3GS Farms. I'm going to welcome everybody in real quick. It's kind of a mishmash tonight because of me signing up for StreamYard. I'm a little off kilter.
yeah,
Go ahead. What?
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
the fact that
goodness.
this is what we used to do, and then when it was
Yes.
all taken away, we're put in this little parameters, and then when we get to go
Right.
back, it's like, what we can touch all the buttons? What buttons? So
So many buttons. Storms, Rays, and Cats, thanks for coming in first. It's so good to see you. And the Passamaquoddy, appreciate you guys coming in. And Robin was like one of the first ones on the panel. Then she popped down. Had to appreciate her. Yes. Oh, I'm going. That's what we're gonna have to do because we are co-streaming. We're gonna have to highlight a lot more.
mhm.
So everybody can see everything. Hi, Timor. It's good to see you, hon. I hope you're doing well today.
Mhm.
Sending you love. And then, of course, the famous Shawnee Groves is here with us.
Mhm.
And my co-host, of course, and co-auntie is Maureen Washington, the diva in the dirt. I
Mhm.
still love the name of your channel. So awesome. It's such an awesome name.
Um,
Hey, the Bud Files, welcome in. No, I'm sure. Yeah, can't. Oh no. Okay, I will drop it in a little bit. Hey, Gear Grinin. Appreciate you coming in. Hi, LuTube. I think you might be over in Shawnee's. That's
no,
wonderful.
that's in it's
It's
the
like,
YouTube is from mine.
okay,
He's
that's just
he's
as good too.
YouTuber here, young YouTuber in on Vancouver Island. So it's
Oh, wonderful.
in and
Like Emmanuel
I am
here for
wearing
me.
uniform today.
I love
Oh,
your
I forgot
uniform.
to
I
put mine
love
on.
your color.
Yeah, what
That
color is
color
the shirt
is,
color?
This
What
one
is it
is
called?
terracotta.
I
Oh,
love
it's
the terracotta.
terracotta.
It's
Really?
so
Mhm.
pretty. Super pretty in that
Yeah,
color.
my uniform, I know it's on its way. I was actually hoping that maybe it was going to be on my
Hopefully
front
custom,
door
hopefully
on
custom
Friday.
will let it through.
Hmm.
Oh, I hope
Yeah,
it's not
Friday
like
meeting
the
today.
other. Yeah, I hope it's not like the other package from who was it? Uh oh gee, I just forgot. Farmer. He sent you seeds.
Oh, broke farmer.
Yes, thank you. Broke for
I
some
think
reason.
it took about like 6 months to get my seeds.
Yeah, customs like held it. I think I put, no, did I write glitter on there? Oh, yes, I did declare glitter. You have to declare things on like what they give
Mhm.
you to write out. And I'm like, yeah, it's glitter. It's totally
Uh-huh.
1 glitter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Glitter
Shawnee, sounds
and
good. Yep, glitter, and I forget what else I declared in the package. But yeah, tonight I was gonna do about the topic that I had. And I also have how Maureen does her show and tells. I kind of have that, but um, uh, some of it was we went and stopped at Marshall's today. I had to go and get my daughter. And oh gosh, did I say? Yeah, I did welcome Robin in 'cause she was the first one on the panel. I had to go and pick up my daughter. My husband usually picks her up on Fridays, and I had to go and get her because there was, he was just too busy at work. And I was like, "Oh, let's make it fun, let's go run an errand." And of
Mhm.
course, Marshall's is right near PetSmart where she had to go get the food. I'm like, "Why don't we just go into Marshall's and see if they have any good snacks?" Sometimes they do. They have like gluten-free stuff. Well, I went off my diet of no sugar to have this special. I found this set for coffee drinkers. It's the Autumn Harvest
Mm.
Collection by Monin. And, they're
Bring it
natural
back up, please.
flavors. They're probably not, super natural, but they're natural flavors. And the flavors that
Mm.
they have are pumpkin pie, cinnamon bun, caramel apple butter, cranberry, and brown butter toffee. And they're not just for coffee. It comes with a little card for all little cocktails you can make for the holiday.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it looks like you've opened up 3 out of the,
I've
5.
opened up 3, yes, my flavors that I wanted to, but it's funny, I put very
Mhm.
little in and I was like, yeah, I make my coffee so strong, I might have to put a little bit more, but it makes me realize how much when you go to a coffee place, they put in your coffee. Like it's a full pump.
Mhm.
And I just did like little teaspoons just to see,
Mhm.
because I don't want to go full on sugar after not really doing a lot of sugar. Although I say
Mhm.
that, and I had ice cream today too. Hey, Adam, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you here.
Only 4
Oh,
hours of
four
sleep last
hours.
night, thanks to arthritis. Oh, don't worry,
I'm
Shawnee. I
so
drink 3
sorry.
quarters to over a gallon of water a day year round. That's a lot
Mm. Do
of
you ever
water.
add collagen, like bone broth, like to your diet? That helps a bit. Hey, the Wickershire Project. Thank you for helping. Hopefully, you're in Shawnee's chat right now to help her
Yep.
out with her hours. Perfect. The
Yeah.
other show and tell I have is I found mangosteens at my Whole Foods. The queen, it's like the queen of fruit. And I was going to open one up for you guys. I know I did this before with We. I had ordered some off the We app, and those had traveled, I think, a bit too far, and they were not fresh. So far, one of them I had was fresh. Actually, both of them so far. So I'm going to take out my little handy dandy
Said
knife.
mangosteen.
Yes, a mangosteen.
Mangosteen.
And this is the one that we were having that conversation, Mad Farm and I was wondering if he knew of anybody in our area that has the tree, but it's not a common one yet. It can be grown here, but he said the two people he knows are babying it. Okay, this is the coolest thing. Ready?
Oh,
What?
my goodness.
Now, these pop out, but they're not solid, so it's like they're so messy.
Keep it up higher, Carol. Keep it up higher.
Sorry,
Yeah. I
I'm
know
sorry.
yeah. Yeah. You need a
They're messy
towel.
and they're juicy.
Oh,
I do. I have wipes here, but they come out in sections. They're
that's so
sweet
cool.
with a little tang. Sometimes they're a little sour. Absolutely yummy to me. And then sometimes you will get a seed. So I did find one.
Absolutely
And of course,
yummy
I'm
to me.
saving it. Oops, somebody's got a.
Seed, so I did find
Is that
one.
me? Hold on.
No,
No,
it might
that's
be
Let me check.
me. I was trying to get Shawnee going on my
It's me
iPad.
too, though. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, when we open up a second window. That's all.
I checked mine.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh,
Where? There's
I've got her going on my
Yeah, I should do the
on my
same thing.
iPad. On
aren't they
my
freaky?
on
They
my
are.
personal user.
They are freaky. You do not eat this part. This is just basically the shell,
Weird.
unless Mad Farm pops in and wants to correct me on that. But I've understood that you basically are just eating this around the seeds. It's juicy. That's for sure. Refreshing. Um, they're common in Thailand and Asian countries like that. I kind of wish Jay would pop into your side chat, Shawnee, because she's always like, she goes and Googles it.
I have to email her if you want her over here. She won't see it otherwise.
Oh, okay. But yeah, absolutely so yummy. That's why I spent probably they're about 275 each with what I spent. It came
Wow.
4 in a pack, but I just wanted to be able to taste fresh ones, and I knew they could go back to Whole Foods if they weren't fresh. So I think this one has a seed too. Ooh, the more seeds, the better. But yeah,
Can you
absolutely
can you plant
delicious.
can you plant the seeds, Carol?
I'm gonna try. They might have been, these are from Mexico, so they're probably irradiated. So I'm not sure, but of course I'm gonna try.
Mm-hmm. Mother Earth Garden Club, welcome.
Really, no matter how it's propagated, I'm still gonna try with the seed. I believe some other people have tried with the seed and been successful, but they're babying the plants because it's not a common plant yet that's at our nurseries. We do have lemon drop mangosteen that is. I'm eating a mangosteen, Mother Earth Garden Club, and thank you for joining us. This is what it looks like, and then the inside has a lovely white. And it's got such a funky here. I'll open the other one too, Mother Earth, so you can enjoy that because that's, I think, the best part when you pop it open and see that segmented fruit. The only thing is I'm don't want to cut into it as I'm cutting because it's a thick surround. Yeah, it's a tropical fruit. It's like Thailand, I think Vietnam, those kind of countries are the ones that grow it. Like our climate, but even more humid, more tropical. Okay, I think I got it open enough. There you go. Isn't that pretty, Mother Earth? Like with that contrast. I think it's so
So
pretty.
cool. I'm going to put you
Such
back
a
solo, Carol.
such a cool looking fruit. Let me see if I can pop it out with a knife this time instead of with my finger. Oh yeah, it's a little easier. But they can get a little bit funky texture if you're not into funky textures. Oh, weird. It's Father's Day there tomorrow? Hey, Radio Jonesy, welcome in. Was so yummy. I'm thinking of going to my local extension, mysteriously walking away with fake cuttings. Yeah, ours I think has cameras up because they have like frankincense. They have some really cool stuff at our local one. And they're probably used to people trying to prop lift there. I would love to
Uplift.
get I would love to get like, frankincense. I don't know if I could keep it alive here. I could have this summer with all the dry weather. It was kind of Mediterranean. But how are you ladies this week? Did you have any like cool stuff happen? Um, with your gardens, I know some of you have gotten cold spells that you're going to be dealing with or dealing with.
Tonight was the first night that I covered.
Okay.
It's going into the mid 40s Fahrenheit tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night. So I got some peppers and some tomatoes that I want to get over the finish line. Of course, I couldn't cover all of them, but I just covered the ones, quite frankly, the ones that are the most productive and have the most fruit on them are what got covered. And today I canned all day.
Oh, wow.
And you're still standing?
That's amazing.
Man, I was so glad to get off my dogs. Oh, they were tired. I did 12 jars of chili base. So, I've just got the chili base ready to
pour in. That's
Okay.
fantastic. I like that idea a lot, actually.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get creative here because I have made a lot of things already, so I needed something.
Right.
And we
I
make
love that idea.
in the winter at least once a week, or at least once every other week. It's just such an easy, food for the winter.
Yes. Yeah, that's I do what's called chili beans. I did do a video about it, and where I take half a cup of dried chili beans, put them in quarts, add water, let them sit overnight, and then drain them the next day. And then I add a bit of tomato sauce and the spices, some chopped onions, fill it up with water, can them, and they taste like there's actually burger meat in them. And then they're a great base for anything.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love
I
them.
like that. Yeah, I need a good base for chili because I've been using the McCormick's since I was young. That's what my mom always used, that packet. And I made my own. The first time I tried to do a copycat, it was like, this is not a good copycat. This time where I just winged it, that's when I usually seem to be able to get it. I just winged it and it was like very close. But of course I didn't write it down.
Right. So what's in your chili base that you make, Robin?
This chili base was pushing the easy button. I used the Mrs. Wages, which is a prepackaged canning.
Mm-hmm.
And it was delightful. So I'm really happy, but I had to tweak it. Of course, I threw a jalapeno in there and some other sweet peppers.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
I did.
Got to kick it up and Robin fy it.
We did Robin fy it. But it was so much easier. I just, I'm getting a little stressed because, the tomatoes are ripening fast and all at once. And, and I have zero freezer space. So freezer's not an option.
Right. So and I know you don't have a pressure canner, but before they ever had pressure canners, or if you were in Europe, there is no pressure canners. You can boil things for up towards like that 3-hour mark if you need to have more shelf stable things. Like it is Rebel canning. Well, it's Rebel canning in our day and age, but that is what canning was. My grandmother, my great grandmother, she would,
Mhm.
you know, grow up her chickens, she would butcher them, she'd put it into jars, and then, you know, and then you boil it. But it's just a matter of finding what is the time frame for me to boil up certain things so that you can actually
Mhm.
make shelf stable things, because it's been going on forever and ever and ever. Before they had
Right.
canners, how did they do shelf stable stuff, right?
Yes. Right. And the Amish, I've tried the Amish method and it just is very long.
Yes.
It's like the 3 hour, but still, it's if you don't want to pressure can, and a lot of countries don't. So if you don't want to pressure can, it's definitely the rebel way to do it. But it was like 3 hours. I forget what I even did. Oh, it was bone broth. And then I didn't end up using it because I had sage in it and it made it, like they say,
Mm,
it did
Soapy.
the super bitter. It was very bitter. Like it brought out the bitterness. I don't know if it had the soapy. I always think of what do you call it? Cilantro as soapy.
mhm.
So yeah.
Sometimes for my taste buds, I love sage, but if there's too much, I just get sort of a soapy aftertaste. I don't know.
Mm,
Mm, yeah.
that's
It can.
interesting.
I'll have
Sunday,
to
I
Sunday,
pay
I'm gonna
attention.
go for ketchup. No, I mean
Okay.
barbecue sauce.
Oh, the barbecue.
yes.
Okay.
Barbecue sauce. That's
Yes. I can't wait to see that. Are you gonna post any of your hey, the Urban Gardener, welcome in.
Mhm.
Good to see
you know,
you.
I would totally love to make a video, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean I have to say that right now I'm not having fun necessarily doing this. I'm stressed. I
Yes.
just
Yeah, it's like for survival at this point.
right,
Right,
just
right.
gotta get it done. I mean, all of a sudden, one of the there'll be like oozing on one one of the tomatoes, and I'm like, oh no,
Oh,
we thought we were okay.
oh no.
I will
Yeah.
not do 21 plants. Stop me when it's time for those catalogs and everything, and we're talking about that. You just
When we
stop.
are putting the plants in the ground, we're going to remind Robin we're cutting her
Mm-hmm.
off at 19.
Yeah. And then she'll be out there sneaking in the middle of the night, like, I don't know how. It
Or-
must have been a volunteer, even though it's new.
I'm definitely doing that Heinz 1350 though.
Right.
The that's an amazing tasting canning tomato. It really is.
Mm, mm. Oh,
My
for those
video
of you coming in late, the Urban Gardener and Jay, we needed you earlier, Jay Dixon, since you're so good at popping things up like you are doing right now. Hold on, let me just go solo layout so I can show them. This is a mangosteen. I had opened it. It had another section, but I put it in my mouth. I'm actually got the seed in my mouth. And I cut it open for show and tell. I found it at my local Whole Foods or Whole Paycheck Market. You see, exit solo. There, we're all back. But Jay, we were looking for you because you are the lady who just pulls those things up to explain what certain things are and where they're found. I was saying like Thailand, I think Vietnam and everything. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to, before I forgot, Robin. But yeah, I know you're kind of working against the clock with all those tomatoes because you don't want them to go bad.
it's crazy.
You got to start selling them, Robin.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I've given away to my neighbors, but
Okay.
you know, I I'm in, I will appreciate this. My winter self will thank me.
Absolutely.
Right. Sorry, I had
So
Should I go get the book and we go look up more things you can make with tomatoes right now?
right.
We can do
yeah,
that
No,
at
what
another
do I
show.
tomatoes
have?
and water bath canning.
And
That's
then,
Right.
right.
yeah,
Hold
I
on.
have one book that's just water bath canning because that's how I
Okay.
started. I didn't want to get confused,
Oh,
even though I know,
come.
we could
I
just
have
do
my
it longer.
ball books like right here. Hold on. I'm afraid I'm gonna
For the whole
spill
chili
this.
conversation, I don't remember what is what for my seasonings, but I always make my
Okay.
own. Like I always just have all the seasonings on hand and measure it out and put it in.
That's what I was afraid of. I
I
did
just
it.
I don't know where that is.
Sorry.
If it's in a book somewhere or if I just Google it every time, I don't remember.
I may have a
Well,
wetness
For
situation.
me, I kind of change it up every time, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. And if I'm just making it for me, it's going to be spicier than if I'm making it for me and Al.
Yeah.
True. Yep.
Yeah.
Big adjustments there.
It doesn't mix well with his GERD, so
Sorry.
Yeah, Mark can't go super hot anymore with anything.
I know
Oh.
it's just
What are you doing? Now you're acting
Unless he
up.
wants
Now-
to be miserable.
this is like really hard. I'm trying to read the Shawnee chat and
There's a
the
lot happening,
Carol
Robin.
chat.
It's
There is a
crazy
lot
backstage
happening.
over here with the
Yeah. I try to pop them up. And my little thing here is giving me trouble that I just got. I've got one of those dripping nifty things, and it's like, oh no, I don't want to cooperate. Let me see where we're at. We're at
diffuser.
okay.
Is the
Here's
drippy
the
thing a diffuser?
yes, it's a diffuser. It's got the cloud. It's
Oh, it's
yeah,
not a mushroom.
it's not a mushroom, but I do have a mushroom I was going to show you too.
Okay.
It drips. Hold on. Now it's just not cooperating. Excuse me.
It says nope,
This
I'm
is not
empty.
acceptable.
Is it empty?
You're not empty. No, it's
Okay.
up to the max line. We're just not going to mess with it right now.
Adam has a question for the live. Have y'all seen the hype
Yes.
button? We have. It's for
I
long
haven't
form
actually
content.
seen
You
it
have
yet.
to sometimes you have to have in your settings, like I've seen it on Diva and the Dirt's channel, and somebody screenshotted my channel's video to me and it was on there. And they got rid of when you log into YouTube, they got rid of that dashboard and now it's the hype board. It has a leaderboard and you get 3 free hypes a week that you can use on people's channels and you get points and their channel gets put on the leaderboard. And then
Yeah.
if you want to do more hypes, then you pay.
Hey, welcome in, Troy. Yeah, that's so
I don't know
interesting.
about it. Yeah.
This is a great question. Have you guys made kimchi yet? I have not made it. I want to because I eat it and I have to not do fish sauce. I have to do the other way. I can never
There's
say
tons
the
of
word.
ways to do it.
Yeah, there is. There's tons of
Gochujang?
kimchi. I didn't know that. I
Yes.
forget what I was watching. I think I was actually watching a Korean movie, and that's when I learned. Because the ladies were talking about, well, you can make the white kimchi and you can make this kimchi. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's multiple kimchis. But you often see the one with the guruchar, however you say that pepper that I like. Guruchura?
Gochujang?
Yeah, something. Starts with a G.
That
They have
one.
the paste too that you can buy. Yeah, Billy's like, what hype button? I haven't seen it on anything yet. Yeah, I haven't. I'm also sharing the misery. Yes, I get it sometimes too. I have to lay on my left side. Some people lay on their right, which was I didn't, I don't have luck with my right side. It's my left side. So and what I've read is it is supposed to be your left side. It keeps it from coming up.
And see,
Oh,
if Mark
cute.
lays on his left, he's miserable.
Isn't that weird? Like,
Just miserable. Like you can hear it outside of his body. It's just the weirdest
oh,
thing.
Yeah.
I've been supporting her. Robin Miller, welcome in. Of course. I saw the guys, certain gentlemen poking about their
Is there a face
hours.
on your thumbnail
No
that looks like
names
that?
shall be mentioned. Oh, Tyler. Garden, welcome in. Is there a face on your thumbnail, Shawnee Gross?
I did. I put a person in it, and that's against my policy, but I might change it. It depends on where this conversation goes, if we really talk about extension services or not.
Okay. Okay.
So
No,
Wickershire
we
Project
can.
over on
What?
Shawnee said, oh my God, do not stop, Robin. I love her gardens. Buy it all. I encourage it. Say no to willpower seeds.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't cover anything, Robin, by the way, but my
Okay,
gardens aren't
okay.
up in the air. Mine are in the ground, like where yours are in beds. So we're gonna see. It's a risk.
Hey, Homestead Aquarius. Yeah, some of them might drop and crawl on the ground, and I'm curious to see which ones do better because that's their natural habitat is to crawl along the ground. Yes, this is now a simulcast.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
That's a fancy
Because
word.
I saw certain men talking about their hours and gaining hours, and I just felt like
I
an
have a busy
auntie
life.
that I need to step in, as an auntie and also a mommy myself, had to back my friend. How's the race going, Shawnee? How's the numbers today? He's really wanting to know. What
I
are you
know.
wanting to know because you want to say yours, Radio Jonesy? What's going on over there? Okay, the apple pot soy kimchi doesn't have the fish. Oh, okay. I'd like to. Oh, if you have that recipe, I'd be interested. Are you gonna maybe put it on your channel, Mother Earth Garden Club? Totally will watch that. Here's the explanation, and this is why we love Jay. Hype a video. You on YouTube, help your favorite up and coming creators in the YouTube Partner Program. Those with 500 to 500,000 subscribers get more views and reach new fans by hyping their new. It just stopped. Okay. Oh, that's right.
Have you ever seen the hype
Mogotaksan
button on?
kimchi.
Have you ever seen the hype button on my channel?
I haven't seen it yet at all. I've
Oh,
seen it in my like my YouTube, like when I go and I'm what's that called? When I'm in there checking
in the
my stuff. Studio.
studio.
When I'm in studio, I was reading about it, but I haven't seen it on anybody's channel yet, which was kind of weird. I was like, okay, that's nice to know, but still haven't seen it yet.
Shawnee, have you
Totally
seen it?
against
Okay, so
totally against corporate policy of what we're using right now. Yeah, I'm not really big on the company that bought them. I have heard that they have bought other streaming services and then doubled the base payment for creators. They doubled it on all of them that they bought. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get in trouble because I just re-signed up and I'm doing this for pure loving reasons. Okay, okay, there you go. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, guys.
I don't know if hype is only on mobile. I know I've seen it on my phone on people's channels. I just went to see if I could find it on the computer and it wasn't showing up. So it might be mobile only that you can hype, but I'm not sure if anyone can verify that or not. And my phone isn't near me to pull it up to see, Robin, if I could do it. Because usually it's like, you know how when you go to watch a video on your phone, maybe you don't
Right.
watch it on your phone, but there's the comment section, and then if there's some kind of live chat, you slide it and it goes to live chat. Well, when you slide it, there's a hype too now on my phone, but I have to figure out if it's desktop too.
Well,
You're going.
Maureen showed us in the after chat about the hype that one evening.
Did?
Mhm.
It's on computer too then. Okay, Jay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry,
It
pardon
might
me
be
while
something
I.
you have to turn on. I don't know. It's like
I
slow
can't.
release.
Yeah, I did.
I hyped.
I almost sent you something today, Shawnee, that I watched about it.
Okay.
But it was like, I don't know. How do you turn it on? I was
It's
on
a-
my desktop and it was like,
I'm wondering
hype
if
is on
it
my-
just sets to default on when your channel is picked. I wonder if it defaults to on because I hyped your channel
Right.
today, Diva. I
Okay.
hyped it.
Did you? I
Yeah.
didn't get. I don't.
But then it's
Which
like,
one was it
do we
on?
get the
Like on
video
her
I just
stuff.
watched?
Okay. But I mean, it was a video. It was
Yeah,
like a video in regular
maybe.
format.
I watched like 2 maybe of her live streams to hear her voice today, and then watched
Oh.
it, and I don't know which one I was on when I hit the button, so I can't answer that.
Right. To hype it.
That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
I know Homestead Aquarius, he's hyped me and it was like, so I thought, well, I'm gonna go and look and see how to hype. And it's like, nope, I haven't a clue. And so I don't even remember talking about it.
I don't think
You-
it's gonna last.
We'll see. Yeah, it's like those beta things. So it's like, oh, we have it now. Oh, where'd it go?
Yes.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to fix the other one. I probably
Mm-hmm.
got water everywhere. That's been my theme this week. Yesterday I didn't even get over to Emmanuel's live. I mean, on Wednesday we had doctor's appointments, and then this week is just my son has been kind of miserable,
Oh,
And yesterday I had a drink of that pomegranate juice. It was capped, but I had poured a little bubbly water in it. My son shook it while I was in the restroom, and it's red, and it
Oh
everywhere on
no.
everything. Yeah,
Oh, no.
so that was the beginning of the day and wiping that up and still finding it places like as the day went on. And then, of course, steaming the floor, like cleaning the floor, steaming the floor, trying to get the stickiness to go away. And then at night, when I went to read him a book, the whole bookshelf fell off the wall because it's like one of those ones that connects to the wall. And I've got just his books right there so I can grab one at night. Well, I grabbed one and the whole shelf came off, then knocked over my other drink and that went everywhere. And I
Oh
was like,
no.
I'm like, what is this? Is it a full moon already? Like, what is going on today? Like, what is it? Who cursed me? It was bad. It
I
was
gotta
just a
tell you,
bad
when you talk about the floors and stuff,
day.
doing all these I mean, I have a tile floor in my kitchen, but it just goes everywhere, you know,
Mm,
the tomato water. And
mhm.
like
Yeah.
some of those tomatoes are pretty sweet, like the
Yeah.
NS, Noah, and so forth.
hmm
But anyways, and then all of a sudden I hear
Yes.
under my
No
feet. And
matter
I'm
how
like,
many
oh my
times I
God.
cleaned it, my sneaks, no matter how many times I cleaned the floor yesterday, my sneaks were doing that. It's like, oh, yeah, exactly.
mhm.
Exactly.
Whenever I'm
Okay,
telling
sorry, guys.
myself, like,
Yeah.
okay, don't make a tomato mess. We're doing this sauce thing. I'm gonna keep it a rag right here and I'm gonna wipe it up right away. And then I'll be like, oops, and I'll fling the wooden spoon and just everywhere. Every time I'm in my brain. Don't do it,
Right.
Shawnee.
Right?
You know, like
I know.
my stove oven is like only about a year old or not. And so it's, you know, it stays pretty nice all the time. Oh my goodness. This week it's just like, oh, it's gonna take me a
Okay.
minute to get it cleaned
Why
back
clean
up.
it? We're just gonna dirty it tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
It's
How it feels.
Sorry, that's me doing
Exactly.
that because I'm wanting to try to grab the link, and
Okay.
I couldn't
That's
get it
fine.
because it's
Um,
like I don't know where because I'm on your site now, Shawnee, and I
right.
don't see a hype button,
Okay.
and um,
You have to be watching a
So they're
video.
rolling it. Oh, you have to
I'm
start the
watching a
video and then it
video.
pops
Okay.
up.
So Bowtie said he
I
did it
am in this.
on the live that I did yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
I'm
Okay.
it's
on.
in the
I'm
comment
I didn't see
section. You
it.
have to slide the comment over like you're going to go to live chat replay, and then
Oh,
it'll say
okay.
hype.
okay.
Did you
Well,
see that?
I'm on just a regular video.
No,
Okay.
hype
Maybe it
is.
wasn't long enough. I don't know. There's
Nope,
some
this
kind
is a
of
20
limit.
Mm.
minute. It's a 20-minute video.
What was the
Hmm.
minimum you have to have?
I don't think it has any minimum.
You have to
Oh,
have at least 500 subscribers.
She does,
that's the minimum. Okay.
So
but he's hyped you, so I should be able to hype you, but I can't
Okay.
hype.
That's awesome. Hey, Howie, welcome into this. I might be postponing the topic. We are chit-chatting about various things, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Girls night hanging out.
Yeah, and sadly, I missed whatever else that you were doing, Rob, and I didn't get to hear the continuation of your day.
oh, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
It's a problem when I
Oh my
have to
gosh.
leave.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We know you've got to take care of the girls.
Mhm.
As of today, you're winning. So, oh, by the way, if you are in here for the first time or in the bushes, please go over to Shawnee's channel and make sure you are subscribed. She has excellent educational lives weekly
Mhm.
that pop up. She is very thorough with her information and very entertaining. And we just adore her. And we want to see her get her subscribers and her 4,000 watch hours. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Yeah, once we get the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, we are going to unlock magnificent things that I've been working on behind the scenes for our audience. So please help out
Yay.
a gardener.
What do
Help a
you?
gardener out.
Hey, Brooke Trout one. What do the points mean? They just promote your your channel. They just push it out there in the algorithm more, I believe, is what the purpose of it is.
Yeah, and I think like if you are on that, if you're on the higher part of the leaderboard, then the algorithm will, and it can be for topic, for whatever niche you're in. So it can be different things, but it's the fact that the algorithm will start going, we're gonna hype this. This person's getting lots of hype points. Let's push them out more. So
Okay, Storms is feeling it too. Something's off kilter because he's having the multiple problems at all at once. I hate that. Yep, I hate that feeling. Yeah, I just saw this is the traditional kimchi that most people are used to getting in the store. Now they do I'm going to say the word wrong, vegan,
Vegan.
vegan, thank you. A vegan recipe, and that's the ones I buy, or the vegan recipe, because they don't include the fish sauce or the shrimp paste, whichever. And yeah, I try to eat a little with every meal. I learned that actually from my beloved Diva in the Dirt and her daughter, Marissa, about how good that is for gut health. Something. Oh, I'd already said that one. Okay, I'm trying to catch up, guys. Please forgive me if I'm behind. That's one thing I need to get is a monitor to invest back into the channel. I need a monitor.
yeah.
Last 2 days have been clearing, cleaning, and painting my front porch and railings. I've been doing painting too. That I still have to do more. Good for you. That's a lot getting done. I've been doing sorting and cleaning and painting. We'll probably start again because my husband has this week off. I feel like start finishing lines. I know you guys are getting so close.
So he's going to have a staycation then?
Yes. My husband does staycations. He's not a big Disney is about all he'll really do for a vacation. He's not a vacation kind of guy. He's a homebody. He works really hard, 12-hour days, and he's just a homebody when he gets time off. Plus, he likes to do the things that he can't do when he's usually working around the house.
We were big travelers until COVID. And it just changed our whole perspective.
Right. Well, even before that, like I see everybody taking all these and I know, Bowtie, this is not against you because I know you love them, but going out on these lovely ships that were getting norovirus and coming into Miami quite a bit with norovirus spreading through the whole ship. I was like, yeah, I'm never taking a cruise. I'm just never going to be out there like feeling that sick on the ocean with all the other people feeling sick. Like, how? No, I can't do it. And yet there's still part of me that I would love to take a Disney cruise. Dave and I hope to try the recipe I sent you. It's great on wieners. Oh, that's Malachi's new word. And even better on pork chops and poor boy sandwiches. Yes, my son has discovered the word wiener. My wiener. I'm like, oh my gosh. Gonna have to invite the pastor over for dinner just to make it official. Because those are the stories I usually hear of other parents where it's like they invite the pastor or the priest to dinner and their kid is like, my penis. I'm talking about. It's like a rite of passage. You can hype 3 times each week if you choose. You can hype the same video 3 times or hype different videos. Okay. You can look up the basic mixes, do it by weight. Okay. Already sub. Yes, you are already sub to Shani. Hello and welcome in. Tigger travel site. I wonder who that could be. Yes, don't forget about the favorite Tasmanian. Yes, and of course, Radio Jonesy is on his way too, but we are plugging Shawnee tonight. It is her night to be plugged. I did plug you though, Radio Jonesy. I don't know if you came in and saw it. I did a members little video in the beginning where everybody's name goes up who's a member.
That's a lot of work that you did there.
Thank you. Yeah, it was interesting. I'll just say that. I was able to do it on my phone, which was great. That's
wow.
Too. Exploring hype for another account. We will be promoting their channels, show them some love. Yes, we will. Do try and make
Definitely.
sure though that the channels are in here and yeah, or have visited in here tonight. Sentences are hard. Are we supposed to be speaking in sentences to your
Mhm.
travels?
Mhm.
What is it? Words are hard is Shawnee's.
All the
Words are
time, words
hard.
are hard.
Yep.
I
Hard
had
work.
a tray sent to Mushroom Mark's work this week again, and it came back, and I made $5, I think is what was in there. So that felt
Mhm.
good. And it's but the 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 tomatoes that were still in there that came back are really on their last leg.
Right.
Like 3 of them I just
Right.
tossed under a tree because that wasn't coming to my house.
Mhm.
Right. Billy, I've only seen that usually with lives. I've never seen it just going out like people doing their videos to subscribers only. Haven't seen that. Usually it's subscribers only for so many minutes on lives. But I suppose there are people who do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that either. But usually I've never done that before. Don't take a carpy. What? A carpy cruise, Disney. It's very different. Um,
Crappy?
I, I think that's crappy, yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't take a crappy one. Sorry. Freezing or canning, you wrote that question for me, Shawnee? Oh yeah, crappy cruise. I get it. Duh. Went right over my head. Yes, I don't want a crappy cruise.
And you
Exactly.
just
No.
and you do keep your you mind your own hands and face.
Yes.
You know, you
It's
don't
just
just
hard when it's all over the ship.
Mhm.
It's at
Yeah.
that point, it's like, what can you like? You have to go and eat if you are well.
Yeah. Well,
And
the last one
yeah.
that I did take, they actually used to have people standing, and this is before the lockdowns. They would have people
Mhm.
standing at the door, and they would be spraying your hands as you're walking in. You wouldn't be able to go in without having
Right.
a little bit of hand sanitizer sprayed upon your hands as you're walking in.
Yeah.
You
Do you
can't,
know
Sean, you
though
can't
that
trust people.
yeah, but E. coli is not killed by that stuff.
That's
You
true.
need that's it, bleach is the only thing that kills that bug. Bleach. Nobody's getting bleached on the way. Come here, I got some Clorox cleanup for your hands. Support Shiny Greens. Yes, I like how you put that, Jay. I saw that in the live. Like, you can share,
Mm-hmm.
join a member. My son thought the word poop was hilarious. Yes, yes, yeah. Well, my son with his autism is a little delayed, so it's even more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But we're very glad that fish no longer sounds like the B word when we're out because,
Right.
like, if, yeah, we used to go into Nordstrom's and Nordstrom's had a beautiful aquarium, and he would walk in saying to,
Mm-hmm.
and the ladies with who do lunch are all in there with their little purses. I
Oh,
was like, fish. Yes, we're going over to see the fish. Hannah and I would have to say over him.
I think all boys go through that. Well, I think my adult children still go through that. They still think it's funny. It's like, really, when is it? When do we stop laughing about it? Actually, my brother, who's in his 60s, still thinks it's quite funny. So,
Yes. Yes, I agree. The
weirds are hard.
poll, the
The
poll is
poll is
blocked in the
blocking the
chat.
chat. No,
We took care of it. Just ignore him.
okay.
Okay. You are ignored. You are now ignored. Yes, there's Mother Earth Growing Club. I know people wish there's maybe 12 to 30 videos with multiple 23 subs. Yeah. Yeah. It depends. Like if they're doing trending shorts too, there's just some people that get that flow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I find that over the last few weeks, the shorts that I have done really, really well and picked up, and they've actually picked up. It's brought a lot of actually subs into my channel. I'm finding that it's like
Yes.
it's like it seems to just each month they go, oh, okay, you added quite a bit. Okay, you added 92 more than what you normally get, and you're like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So I
Probably
haven't
if you're
spent
hitting the settings. Oh, I'm sorry. I
no,
was
I'm sorry.
answering Barry. Like,
Go ahead.
go ahead. You probably can go
I
in and hit the
I have a
settings for
canning
it.
question.
Good.
Oh, go ahead.
So, debubbling,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like when you do pickles, you put, your debubbler in there and you might get 3 or 4 little bubbles that come up.
Mm-hmm.
What, like today when I was doing chili base, a very liquidy, substance,
Mm-hmm.
there were bubbles like crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I felt like I was debubbling for 2 minutes. Is that
Wow.
is that normal to
Hmm.
Hmm.
and
I can't.
what's the risk if you don't debubble well?
I don't. I can't personally answer it like with an official answer, but when it is a thicker substance, I might just do a little bit of a stir, 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 and having a few bubbles in the bottom is not the end of the world. The whole point of that is just to, again, it's like if you had a lot of bubbles, then the
The
your product
fill
could go
line needs to
down.
settle
Yeah,
for
and so just give it
headspace.
a give it a few minutes, and then you might go, "Oh, I need to add a little bit more now that I've, kind of gave it a swirl." And
Okay.
how hot was
Right.
your sauce?
Very hot.
Yeah. So then it
Yeah.
was probably in a bubbly, it was still in that bubbly mode or whatever. But I've never had that personally,
Yeah.
but I think you're fine. You're totally fine.
Yeah, I think probably what's the biggest risk that it wouldn't seal well because of all the air in
Mhm.
the
No.
I mean,
No.
it'll siphon maybe, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Would do some siphoning, but you're still good.
Right.
Still good. Got a good seal on it. Take your ring off. You're fine.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem with the seal since the first when I wasn't heating the lids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You see, we go, here is what you're supposed to do. And like, even when they go,
Mhm.
oh, you don't need to pre-boil your rings and your seals, or,
Oh,
and
but it's
especially with doing pressure canning, it's like, oh, you just put them on. It's like, no, I'm gonna boil those. I'm gonna get them nice and soft, get that beginning seal already, because that's what they were doing all along. But they changed the rules, and they go, this is the way you do it, and it's like, but hey, now I've got failure because it didn't have a chance to seal.
I
So,
am totally in the book. I was actually opening it for Robin to see if they're like Shawnee suggested, and I opened right up to orange and banana jam. I'm totally making that a market.
Sounds
It's like,
good.
can't get any more Florida than that. I have to go to the back and see where the tomato recipe. Oh, hello, tomatoes. There's a lot. Let's see. Different chutney, Thai green tomato, jam, tomato herb. I'm looking in this book, by the way, the fall
How
canning.
about Bloody Mary mix?
Yes. I used to like when we would fly, I used to actually just ask for that without the alcohol. Like, can I just have some Bloody Mary mix?
Mr. and
Because I
Mrs.
didn't
C's.
drink.
Yeah, yeah. It's good.
Yep, it is. I liked this way. It was good. Well, because it's like I didn't drink soda, and they usually didn't have like tea that wasn't hot. Okay, they have
When they
pickles.
when they serve Bloody Marys now, it's like a full meal. It's got
Yeah,
a little piece of
right.
sausage out here and a
I've
little
seen
piece of
that.
cheese and an olive and a pickle and a celery stick. It's like a full meal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah, we do appreciate that, Radio Jonesy. You're so awesome that way. Do not reuse lids ever, rings and glass. Okay, you can reuse them though for
I
other things.
yeah.
Sonny was talking about that on her channel.
I
Yeah.
use them to put flour or sugar in a jar or to put something like tallow in the fridge.
Mhm.
So I'm reusing the lid.
Right. I
Yeah.
do that for my
Seals.
teas.
I actually
Yeah.
reuse, like I check over my seals,
Uh-huh.
depending on what I used it for. And I will reuse my seals and put it through another pressure can. I'll take the risk that it might not work, but I'm going to take the risk that it will work. And again, that's like my mom didn't use a pressure canner. My mom's done everything either water bath or she's done it open kettle. My mom does she did a lot of open kettle, and she would reuse her rings, her seals. It's like I've washed them thoroughly, and then I'm putting them back into some hot boiling water. It's going to kind of ignite that gumminess and then stick it on there. And it's like, yep, I'm going to, and again, like I said, I do check them over. If there is any little dent from me opening it, it's gone. Or again, I use it we'll use that for flour, for beans, or for sugar. So,
And I do have reusable lids where it's a rubber gasket and a plastic lid, and you have to line everything up perfectly. And I've canned with them multiple times, and I'm terrible at it. They don't seal for me. It's this
Okay.
whole different skill,
What
and I
what
can't
is it?
remember.
It's a W name.
Wickshire?
Ooh,
No,
Oh, no,
the
the seals.
company of
the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was interested in those, but you said that.
I had bought a whole box of them because I was like, yeah, forever I'm gonna have these and they're gonna be great. I don't have to
Right.
buy
I
anything
have
ever again,
some
and I
like
couldn't
that.
figure it out
Okay.
to where it
Right.
would seal.
I
I
have the plastic ones that are reusable, and then now I'm like, but they're plastic.
And now they're plastic, yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I've got, I think mine might be called Tatler. I was given some free
Yes, I have
ones.
some of them. Yeah.
I've never
Oh
tried
wait, no, are
using
the
them.
Tatler the clips, or is that the one Wick? Wick is the one that has the clips, Shawnee,
I don't know. What
and
you're
with the ring, with the reusable ring.
I don't know.
There's that one that is like glass and glass, but then you rebuy the rubber rings sometimes that
The
go in
gasket.
between. The gasket. Thank you. Okay, Adam Burley, thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving Shawnee that extra help boost.
I was trying to figure out what I have, but I don't know without finding my phone and looking up an email because I don't know if I had Tattlers or not. They look like
WEC.
what I have.
WECK. WEC.
That's it. Now, are those
Oh,
the ones with the clips
They have
instead
the clips and the gasket
and the
and
gasket? I would love some of those, but I'm afraid too. I wouldn't do it right.
it's
Oh,
kind
I
of
see.
they're pricey.
Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah,
go
they
grab
are.
mine.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe we
Fine.
should
Yeah, it's
Sit on
glass.
that.
it.
And then the
I'll be
gasket.
renaming this live, by the way, and
They're
we'll
for
just do
canning,
the other
huh?
one. Yeah. Next Friday, we will do about the
I
university
renamed
stuff.
it to Garden Abundance, Piles of Produce and Cold Weather Prep, but now I feel like that doesn't follow this either.
Mm-mm.
To change the title again.
Free for all, and just please
Friday
go.
hangout.
Yeah,
Yes.
Friday
Yeah.
hangout, boosting our channels. What would you say? What was that we were just talking about? What's that hype all about? Hey. Okay,
Turbo.
I could find seals and they just sit on rocks around the beaches. Yeah, you have those kind of seals.
So
They're so cute.
what did you try to can in your WEC type jars, Shawnee?
So it was the plastic lid with the rubber, so not like Weck. It was
Okay.
Tattler style. And what I would have canned, because I don't remember, it would have been a tomato sauce, a pickle, a jam. Those are the things that I was doing during that time period of my life.
Right.
And a salsa and an apple sauce. Those are the things that. Oh, and I used to can pineapple all the time. And it was like, I can't even remember. It's been so long. I don't even remember how many fit in a canner load. But I would get 2 that latched or sealed, and the
Right.
rest were loose.
Oh,
And so I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Right.
oh, how
I'm going back to
frustrating.
the metal ones that are one and done because every time they seal, And I
Right.
tried to give them away, and people were like, "What is this? I don't know what this is." I don't know if they're still in the attic or if I did finally con them off on somebody.
Mm. Jay, I love his lives, but that time is so hard because that's when the whole family is gathered and home for me. But I absolutely like when I can pop in, I do. Whatever brand Tractor Supply sells, I don't think they're as good as Ball. Kerr, maybe? Is it the Kerr? Kerr. I
They're
think is
like
how
a
you spell
ball.
it. Yeah, they're like a ball. They're close to it.
Mm-hmm. And then
And the bubbles have.
there's a
Go ahead.
P1
Did you
too, but
bring 'em?
they aren't rated as high as a ball.
Yes, I have those too.
Open it up.
Tatler.
I have the Tatler. But I know. That's like me with the
And it's like
O's.
I realized, because I got them when I first started canning, and
That's the other
I
one.
went,
Anchor.
I don't know what this is. I've never actually even opened up the
Okay.
box to see what it was. So it's these little the plastic seal part, and
Okay.
then just the little gasket. So you would put, I'm assuming, I'll do it this way so you can see. So I think I would just do that, and then
Uh-huh.
stick it on the lid, and put the ring on it, and then that's supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then you just keep reusing them, and they're BPA free.
Mm-hmm.
Bow tie, none if you're on the same, what is it, ISP?
You know what?
Is that what it's called? You're the computer dude.
Let's not go there.
We
Yeah.
went over. Don't get her under the magnifying glasses all.
I don't want to be flagged. Yeah.
Yeah, they already are hiding her comments from me under Divas. Like, I forget what it was. I think her posts or something. But then again, they keep me out of Divas comments on her shorts too. It's really weird.
Tattler, I think, bow tie. Is it TATT?
Tatler.
LER.
Yeah, Tatler.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Oh,
you can
have
use
the
them
lids and rings.
Yeah,
So
and you can use them in a pressure canner, water bath, or vacuum sealer. So I can use them for vacuum sealing too, which is cool. What do you got
Neat.
there?
Well, I bought these
Ooh.
at the Amish store when I was in Missouri.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
So you're supposed to be able to use this in lieu of
Mhm.
you know, because it's
Yep.
got the little
There's a
Rubber
gasket in
part
there.
in there.
rubber
Yep.
Yes,
gasket here,
rubber gasket around.
but I haven't tried them yet. I just
Yep.
brought
Super cute.
a handful
My
of them.
Again, my mom would, when you're poor
Okay.
and you're doing
You
stuff,
just
you
reuse.
use whatever. And my mom would use an old spaghetti jar, clean it again, boil
The
it,
Amish do
put it
that.
on, and it would seal. It would be, and it would be just like that. It would be enough to seal it. She's doing jams, pickles. She did canned salmon, but I don't think she ever did salmon with one of those lids. But she would, it's like you use whatever you have, keeping things super clean, making sure you are boiling to sanitize, things like that. Like we don't, when we do our jars, that was the other thing. Oh, you don't need to do your jars in the dishwasher or in the thing. And it was like, why are you people saying that we don't need this now when that's what everybody
Right.
did? I put mine, when we do our jars, because we'll try to do a lot, I put them in the oven at 220 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 20 minutes, usually longer. But that's going to sterilize my jar as well, and so
Right.
it's like, I don't care if people are saying, yeah, those practices are outdated. It's like, no, I'm still using the same practices that I was taught.
Yeah, I boil mine, the
Mhm.
jars.
Yep.
And I put them on the sanitizing cycle first in the dishwasher
Yep.
before I do that. And
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It was
like
good.
to heat
I
them
just
up
want to be
too.
like, I use a fire like a cavewoman.
I know.
And that's how I sterilize my jars with moss.
Right.
And no, I'm just kidding.
Yes, and moss fire.
it makes
I'm
all the
gathering.
difference, though.
It does.
Yes.
When I
Yeah.
was a kid, we didn't can a lot, but we had an assembly line, mom, dad, and me, and
Mhm.
my job was the jars and keeping them sanitary. So it
Right.
got like pounded into my head to be, sanitary, because that was my job in the process. And then mom filled them, and dad,
Mm-hmm.
did the
Sealed them.
lids
Yeah.
and so forth. And
I wish I had a family that can. My parents were like, let's get off these farms and go out and live the life and be consumers. They had,
but
a
I
lot of
didn't
chores.
pick
of
it back up until I was in my late 50s. So
But still, you have those memories like to tap into. I have stofers. So
Yeah.
my mom would work like part-time and everything at night, and my dad and I would like share. He'd make us stofers, or he'd make eggs and like tomatoes on the side, which were great because they were usually his tomatoes. But yeah, I did not learn how to can. She did her best. I do have her. I heard you talking about the cooking books, Shawnee. If I have an extra, I might send you one because it's kind of like that period of grandmother mother. And yeah, I think I might have an extra of the kind that she had. So it might have some of the base recipes like that your mom probably
Yeah, it's
learned
like
from.
so I had gone to a when the house burned down, I went to a place that isn't open anymore, and they had cookbooks for $1. And so I had got all the Betty Crockers and all that stuff, and I gave
Awesome.
them to her in a box, and she was like, "You really did
Yeah.
this for me?" And I'm like, "It was $1 a
Oh,
book, Mom." And so she had flipped
right.
through them, but it's like the piece that I'm missing is all of the handwritten things
Yes.
from her
Hers.
grandmother and her that were in there that
Right.
aren't in the printed ones.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we don't have them anymore. We got rid of those too, the ones that I got for
Mm-hmm.
$1 because there wasn't anything
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah.
didn't. My mom canned, but I didn't grow up canning with her. So you know, I was a jazz and blues singer, you know, and then till 2020, and then I became a homesteader, and that's where it was like, okay, I learned how to water bath, learned how to open can, learned how to pressure can, learned how to make cheese, learned how to. It was like so all of this
Right.
has just been in for me has just been for the last 5 years where it's like I'm going to
Mhm.
become a homesteader, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to let
Yeah.
go of my acrylic nails.
I know the diva nails.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you trying to do everything with your nails though.
Yeah. Oh,
They
which I
like
could. It's just that you go. It was
you have
like
to
this is expensive to keep up. You know.
true. Yeah, you'd
So
rather have like fruit trees
yeah, there is days
instead
where I
of
think,
going.
oh, I wouldn't mind having my
Mhm.
nails done, but it's like, yeah, I'm not willing to pay that high price.
Mm-mm. To keep them up. I know. I remember I didn't do it for long because of the upkeep and also what they did to my nail beds to put them on. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like when they would come off, my nail beds would look so unhealthy. That's
Yeah.
awesome, Mother Earth Garden Club. My dad was it was somewhere in the middle of 11, but they only grew up with 10 because they lost a brother
Mm.
to drowning somewhere around the farm or on the farm. But yeah, I don't even know if my grandmother, I'm sure she can. I mean, we have like the old, I was telling Maureen, like, because of her and Marissa making pickles, I have the old stoneware that's up from New York that was their pickle jar just because the acid from the pickles ate away, like got into the crazed because it's down there, they don't have air conditioning. So it's not just one temperature. And yeah, it crazed the glaze, and I'm sure the vinegar, or if they did it naturally, got in there and wore
Mm.
at the clay body. So I keep it up and put away so nothing touches it and makes it, chip off anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Sorry, guys. It is not progressing again on the Streamyard side, even though I paid for acids and sugars that make me nervous. But sugar is a preservative too.
Mm-hmm.
If you look it up, sugar is a preservative too.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Silly.
oh, it definitely, it's the sugar content and the acid content that,
Mhm.
are what, do the job.
Yeah.
When I got back into canning, the thing I did first was jam because it's the easiest. And so when anybody asks me, what should I do first? I say jam
Oops.
or jelly because it's the easiest.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. And yeah, and it's
Right.
pretty fail proof because you can even, not just do a water bath jam. You can do an open kettle jam, or you can do a freezer jam, or you can do a counter jam. Same with the
Yeah.
pickles. You can do where they call counter
Hmm.
dills. So if you
Right.
don't, you go, I don't have the ability to have a water bath canner. Well,
Hmm.
you can still do these preservations. Most of them would have to be, left in your fridge or your freezer.
Right.
But yeah,
Hmm.
I just,
Me too.
with 2020, it was like I had, 5 adults and a son-in-law living with me, my 5 kidults. And
Mm.
that was where it was People were running for toilet paper. I'm looking out and it's like, you can use other stuff for paper, but what about, food? And I go, we got 7 people here and I want to make sure that I've got shelf stable food
Right.
for them,
Right.
for us to eat. Cause that was more
Mhm.
important to me was learning how to can up chicken and salmon. We'd buy some wild salmon and we'd make meals in a jar, which that was, when I'm thinking, when I was making the first few jars, it was like, well, that's a waste because for the amount that's in there, I would have to open up, almost 6 jars to feed the 7 of us. So
Right.
then I just started going just the, the stew meat. I would just do the stew meat and then go, I got stew meat, got a thing of carrots, have some fresh potatoes, throw it all together. I've got stew. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Good night, Bowtie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping Shawnee's channel, of course, and your witty banter in the side chat. I hope you get rest. Take care and stay hydrated with all that fence building. It's, I don't know if he's getting rain. We've been having rain. Oh, Storms is here. It just told me. That's new. Please welcome to the stage, Storms, Radios, and Cats.
Welcome.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
yeah,
You
we
have
were
a
just going to.
computer.
Yes, my hobbled computer.
Yeah.
Did you get any of the new parts yet?
Oh, I got the hard drive today, but yeah. So I installed it. Everything went well, I thought, and then it won't boot to the operating system. So I sent an email, a rather long email to Linux to see what the problem might be because it should have worked, but no, it didn't. So add that to all the other chaos that's been happening.
You think it's a Linux issue, not the Acer locked the hard drive with a code or something, and not when you boot it up for the first time?
No, it didn't have a problem with the hard drive itself because it was one. I sent an email to Acer and I said, well, it's their own hardware, right? That I bought or was going to buy. I said, will this work in my current laptop? They said, oh yeah, go for it. It'll be a lot quicker than what you have in there now. And I'm like thinking, why don't you just sell them with that in there?
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it. The price was nice. So I brought it,
Right.
The install was perfect. I cleaned the inside of the laptop out. Y'all don't want to know what's inside the keyboard. Just really don't want to know.
Probably gross.
I didn't know that the fan was not working.
Oh.
Which is like right over your processor. Like
that's why everything went burnt up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
I cleaned it up. There was like this beetle wedged in it.
Oh my
I pulled it out, turned it on, and went and started working. I said, wonder how long that's been,
Right.
But it was the latest Windows 11 update that done the last hard drive in.
Oh.
And it is they know, Microsoft knows this is a problem. Do you think I'm going to get reimbursed, or the next guy that has this problem is going to get reimbursed by? Yeah, no, not going to happen.
Yeah.
At this point, if I don't get a resolution, I've got, a new hard drive. I can always get something. Either I'm going to build something or I'm going to get something refurbished. Because this is like when I bought my drone, it was refurbished. It was not brand new. I saved like $10, $15 when I bought it, So that's where we're at as far as. So I have all these videos stuck on my drone. Nowhere to put them.
Oh,
nice sticker, by the way. Oh, look at that sticker. I just saw that
sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of looks like this one right here.
On my laptop, right?
No,
You can't see it. It's on the lid.
I have my keychain that I carry around with me all the time.
One of hers is on the computer too. So I have 2 Diva stickers, a keychain, and Diva. And then there's a what is it? Oh yeah, where to begin homestead.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
I covered one
Hey, Janet.
like a sticker that first I didn't like. So and then there's
If
another one
you
on there. It's
hold on,
crap.
Barry. If you Janet, if you are gonna watch replay later, please watch it on Shawnee Grows. It's everything the same pretty much over there too, and it helps her hours. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sorry. Okay, just wanted to get that in case she was
Oh
still in
no, this
earshot.
I'm just
She's
a
over
big
on my
fan.
channel. I told her I'll see her on the replay.
Okay. Tomato sauce. Yes, I did tomato sauce. Oh, good. Did your mom do any canning? You said she did a lot of home cooking and spoiled you guys. I saw that. My mom did too when she was home. She did do a lot of home cooking. It was my dad and I, but she still would grab certain things like for a side dish or if she had a busy week. Into the chicken potatoes and the large on the grill. Yeah, that looked really good. That was for you, Barry. I was asking you if I
I'm
I
sorry,
missed if
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
I missed if you said that if you saw any canning as you grew up. Okay,
Oh
I just saw it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think it stopped at a certain point because see, they adopted me at 8, and that was like the
Oh,
last time I saw her do any canning. And
mm,
I think that I, hey, she had, what, 5 girls and 2 boys to look after. So
right.
when I came along, it was just like one more thing that she had to do. And thank you, Mom. But yeah, canning kind of stopped. But she cooked a lot of home cooked meals. It wasn't usually
Right.
it wasn't anything out of a box, you know. So, but
Thank you, Homestead Aquarius.
Yeah, if we had a home like a TV dinner, it was like
And steak.
special. Like
Yes.
yeah.
that was a
Right.
treat.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, occasionally moms, can't get to the grocery store because this, that, and the other has to be done before. And it's like, well, let me just, grab something. I won't say that we always had home cooked meals, but 99% of the time we did. And, back then we weren't looking at the label, were we? We weren't going,
Right.
well, I can't pronounce this.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I
how
don't.
many of us knew that Campbell's was loaded with MSG until we grew up and found out about it later?
well, it
Mhm.
I
probably
didn't know.
wasn't.
I
Like it
loved their
probably wasn't back then. I would say
yeah, probably
probably
wasn't.
better back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was probably more quality to the food
Yes.
back then. And then
Right.
where you go, okay, well, how can we, make it cheaper, keep the flavor. Oh, add in things like MSG, add in these other things, preservatives and whatever. And it's just changed over time. But yeah, I grew up being the youngest of 5, and we did home cooked meals. We were
Right.
allowed. My mom could do Friday nights. It could be Friday nights or Saturday nights. We could have the pizza night, but we used the Chef Boyardee package. So
Mhm.
that was our pizza. And then, or she could buy, I think it was frozen breaded chicken pieces, and we could have that with chips and dip. And those were our special nights. But everything was home cooked, and those things were special meals. Going, for our family of 7 to go, my dad to pick up McDonald's was like, that was a big spend. It was pennies back then. It was like, but expensive for them. And those again were just special things. But we always ate home cooked meals sitting at the table, and that's the same thing that I've done with my own kids. Like we'll eat out, but when we're at home, we all sit around the table.
Isn't it funny how that Friday night was always like the set thing? For
Mhm.
us, it was beans and wieners. My mom would make like a baked beans with a kielbasa in there or some kind of wieners. But then she made homemade bread. There'd always be a fresh loaf of homemade bread to go with it. So
Oh, that's so good.
that
Yeah,
was Friday nights.
yeah. Our
That sounds so
our
good.
poor man's meal was called hamburger beans. right? And
Mhm.
on toast. And and that was my mom's going, okay, we have nothing. And so I'm making, scramble fry hamburger, throw in cans of brown beans, which my mother hates. And
Right.
we put it on butter toast, and I loved it. And I didn't know that it was the poor man's meal. And so it was like when I had kids, it was like, oh, we got to have hamburger beans, everybody. And I'm like, this is great. Again, not knowing that
Right.
it's the way it was our survival food kind of thing.
Right.
But I
Well,
love the flavor.
I used to
Love
think
the taste.
I used to think hash was like that was my favorite thing, but it was just using up the leftovers from Sunday, dinner.
Making a hash. Yeah, it's
I love
awesome.
that too. Welcome in, Destiny Fitzgerald. I saw your comment. Peas never made it inside my house when I've grown them so far. They just don't. I just eat them in the garden fresh.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's so neat that you guys had the cannery right there to can your stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't think
Mm.
too many people could say they just brought it to the cannery and the cannery canned it. Let's see. So using the sun to dry clothes, canning, freezing, and fermenting or pickling foods. We never ate out at restaurants. Friday night, we got popcorn and hot cocoa. I
I
love
love
that
that.
though.
Mhm.
A
Yeah.
a lot of people had that kind of life before the 1950s. Actually, before World War II. After World War II is when everything, the consumerism took off and people had jobs that were making really good money compared to like what you could purchase. Like I heard somebody talking about how people could work their way up in the company to where they were making almost like what a doctor would make in some of these companies that we just don't have anymore. Like
Yeah.
IBM was fantastic to my dad, and then would have these celebrations for the kids. We would get Christmas presents. Like the whole company would bring their kids these Christmas celebrations, and we would all get like a toy. And it wasn't nothing like super cheap, it was a nice toy. And then they would throw carnivals once a year too. Like
Mhm.
you don't see that much anymore. As a
Yeah.
kid, McDonald's was a treat. Parents would get Chinese. We'd get that. Yeah, the Happy Meals were a treat too. And then they had that orange drink, Brook Trout. You remember that? The
Oh.
orange drink, whatever that was. It was like
Mhm.
flat soda now that I look back. I'm
I
like, what
see.
Mhm.
was that? It was like a high C, but their own thing.
Tang, Tang.
It was like it wasn't
Oh,
Tang. We
Orange
had
Julius.
Tang.
Remember
We
Tang?
tried that. I
Was it
remember
Orange
orange Julius.
Julius?
No, that's a separate company.
Okay.
No, it was like a flat orange soda that they called orange drink
Orange.
that
Yeah.
kids could get with their meal.
But it
It was
wasn't
just
like the flavor of orange pop. It had more of a
no,
watered down taste to it.
yeah. It was like a punch, like Shawnee said, more like a high C or
Yeah.
even it wasn't Kool-Aid though. They would have,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
like
not the
we would
tang
have said.
either, but
No.
it was its own flavor. But
We got Tang, I think, one time when we were, I was kids. My mom did it out of just like to see what it was like because it was all hyped up. She bought some,
Mhm.
and that
We
was it.
always said Tang, but I was the only one that drank it.
right.
Takeout
So,
food.
it's like how many I'm going to ask the question for those in the chat and also for everybody on the panel, like you know like I said,
Mhm.
this lifestyle is new to me, for the last 5
Right.
years. And I feel like it's a way of my life. Like it's not, okay, the lockdowns happened and I was concerned about was there going to be
Right.
provisions for my family? Well, that's all over with. It's all forgotten about. But it's like, it's still my way of thinking and my way of life. Like this has shifted me to go, I need to be preserving my own food because I don't want the preservatives, because I want healthy grown food. I don't want the expense,
Right.
and I'm not looking to pay for the convenience, right?
Oh, wow.
So for
Right.
those of you that in the chat or even on panel, is that your life too now, where you go, yeah, this is my new life of, preserving and being proactive in my
Right.
self-sufficiency.
I'll let other people answer that first. You can come
I
back to me
wish.
last.
I wish. I haven't learned how to can yet. I don't really have the stuff to do it.
Mhm.
I have plenty of time. I know that. It's still storming here. Yes.
Mm. Oh wow, Passamaquoddy. That was when my husband, before he met me, and he was kind of a single dad. That was his thing that he kept in his pantry for his daughter. And I actually got to know him because I was babysitting actually for him for his daughter. And I was like, this poor kid is like always living off of SpaghettiOs and
Hey,
like
Gary.
raviolis. Shell peas are for chumps. Edible pods, baby. Yeah, I like both. I would love to live like that, like Barry said, but at the same time, right now in my life, I'm not to the point where I'm that self-sufficient. As you can tell by my non-annual garden out back. I'm hoping my fruit trees will come through, and then there's also that bartering system where it's like
Mhm.
fresh bananas for, oh, you grow that well. Okay, I can't grow that. I kill that well. And we exchange. Oh, I grow soursop or some unusual fruit they want to try. Okay, well, what do you have in exchange for that?
Yeah.
You could
But you
get
also
some,
do have some things that you do have in your pantry that,
yeah.
if there's a power outage, you're not gonna be
Hmm.
going, "We're starving." You have
Right. Oh no, I prep. I do prep. I don't call myself a prepper, but I do
Mhm.
prep because of hurricane season down here, and also
Absolutely.
because of what Robin mentioned. We usually don't say the C word, but that, you know, 20-year, what was it? The panorama. It's the
Yeah.
year of the panorama. Um, but yeah, I make sure that we have like, the you can start with just beans and rice. That's
Yep,
one thing. If you don't know what to
yep,
start with beans and rice.
Absolutely.
Um,
yeah.
and
And have
it can
and
go
have
from
some
there.
protein bars and some granola
Protein
bars.
bars. Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And that's what's funny is you see all the stuff that has to go into a fridge or a freezer go first out of our grocery stores. And then you see the Floridians who have been here for a while come in afterwards and they're like, what the hell happened here? You guys are all going to die because your fridges are going to go down and so are your freezers. You better have something to keep them up. I think I'll just go buy all these bars and shelf stable, things that you just
Mhm.
totally walked by. They're getting better though. I'm seeing a lot more, proteins that are canned and stuff come off the shelves. But yeah, I'm always surprised when I go in and it's like the whole meat cooler is empty and so is all the frozen section. What are these people thinking is going to happen if a hurricane hits?
To your original point, you don't have to be self-sufficient in everything.
No.
You just
Yeah,
have to be
true,
self-sufficient in some things, right?
Yes,
true.
yes.
Like I'm self-sufficient in garlic, onions, uh,
There you go.
basic
Yeah.
herbs, um,
Yes.
blackberries. I'm self-sufficient in a few things.
Which
And
is
Mm,
awesome.
it does make a difference. Lord, if we paid for those blackberries that we've eaten since
right.
Mhm.
July, it pays for any indiscretion that I had spending in the garden, honestly, and savings.
Be right back.
Right.
Because fruit is so expensive.
It is. Yeah. And some of the fruits I'm growing or hope to grow, well, one I'm growing soursop is expensive. If you go into the store and try to buy it, just the cherimoya that's related to it was $12.99 a pound at Whole Foods this week.
Wow.
I was like, I think I'll leave it. I'll spend my big money on the mangosteen that I don't see here that often. I don't know what happened to the chat. What the heck? Sorry, guys.
Leeks, not even organic, at Walmart were $3.97 each.
Oh my goodness.
So I have a little fortune out there in
Yes,
leeks.
you do.
Yes.
When I was
We
growing
shall
up, I
soup.
I didn't understand much, obviously, as your child, but when I became a mother, I understood why we did things the way we did in our household with one income growing up. I
Right.
understand why we had a specific meal rotation or what we had on the menu or how we ordered or bought, a whole cow, for example, because the price per pound is less than
Mhm.
$3 versus what you pay at the store, stuff like that. So then, before I became a mother, I did, for some reason, start doing preserving. I don't really remember why. And I was preserving things I didn't grow. I didn't really start gardening until I became a mother. And now there was a point to this, and I left. It left. Oh, I remember now. So I made a short, and I showed the harvest of this week, and I added up what it would have cost me at the grocery store for my local store. And so you'll have to watch that short to
Oh, I
see what
can't
the
wait to
biggest
see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because as soon as I saw your
Cliffhanger.
harvest, I was like, that's a lot of money at the grocery store. If you would,
And it really
and
made
I
me
don't know.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of money I was looking at
Brilliant.
when I saw that. So yeah, I can't wait to see that, what you totaled
Kind
up.
of wish I
I
would have done
love
it
the
the whole year.
I love this idea, the pea pod soup, Destiny. That's a great idea. Don't let anything go to waste. That's one thing with permaculture is they talk about different systems and making sure your systems are closed. So it's whatever, like you're eating, how we throw it into compost as gardeners, and then the rain is going in a rain barrel and is watering your garden, and your garden's feeding you. I like that idea. That's another use for what's something that might go in the compost, but it can feed you instead.
Like
And
garden.
welcome in, Beltloop. I'm sorry. I have this much room, even on my new Streamyard. It's still this much room on my 13. I need to get a bigger monitor and a bigger desk to hold the monitor. It's
Mhm.
just
Well,
Yeah.
that could be
small on
one
my
of your
side.
goals. One of your goals, like, you know, the
Mhm.
you know, as a creator, you go, my goal. So if you
Yes.
can
Yes.
donate towards it.
Yes. Donate towards
Mhm.
that. Or yes. Yeah, our memberships really help out too. That
Mhm.
would be great.
I
And
just
then
I'm
of
I'm
course
just
you'll get
looking up this Arctopia because it's like
Oh
this
yeah.
is in my neck of the world, and
Yeah.
it's
He's in
like,
Saskatchewan. Yeah.
and he's growing like bananas, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Mhm.
making me go, okay, then maybe I could move to Alberta, but it's like, oh, but you have to
Yes.
actually be in the snow. That's the
Is that
problem.
the one that digs
I know you
down?
don't
He
like
has that
snow.
type. Yeah.
He has
You
it angled. So like he actually did the math of where the sun hits, like which level in the sky and where it
okay.
comes in. And then the
Mhm.
floor is built out of a certain material and the walls built out of a certain material and the angle of the roof line
Genius.
is a certain angle. So during the
Wow.
times when he needs the heat, it's going to allow it in, and when it's summertime and we don't want that much heat, it's designed that way. It's very specific to his location and how
That's
he runs his whole
amazing.
farm. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's amazing.
then maybe I just need to go and go, okay, where's your land? I'm gonna buy the land next door to it.
I
And
think
Oh
he
yeah,
sells
right.
blueprints, if I remember right.
no, I'll just go live next door to him.
Oh.
I'll bring him bread. Here's bread
Right.
for your family. Hmm.
And
Did you
thank
hear
you. We
that?
appreciate you being over on Shawnee's side tonight. Those of you who are, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you are subscribed. Tell your friends. Share her out. She is getting very close to her for her 4,000 hours, and we need her to get those 1,000 subs.
Mhm.
Can you hear that?
Is it thunder?
Not your rain?
And a lot of rain.
Oh, I thought it
Wow.
was a fan. Okay, it's rain. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
heard
rain.
something. I white noise. I could hear white noise, but I couldn't
It's rain.
figure
It's
out
rain
what.
hitting the metal roof.
Nothing like truly
Yeah.
being unprepared for. I know, right? I just don't like the term because it's become like, I don't know, overused. And I'm not like to the point where like Shawnee and Barry even have something I don't have and I should have, which is what is that? That power bank, the battery bank. I still don't have one. I need one. Still haven't gotten it. I have the gas generator, but I don't have one.
Oh, yeah. It's not in here. My lights flickered. So
Yeah. My husband worked through it because Florida didn't acknowledge that because we are a tourist industry state and everybody was mad at us, but our numbers were equal to that of other states that completely locked down. So
Mhm.
my husband thankfully was able to work or we would have been in real big trouble because my mother was here at the time and I was her caretaker. Nice if the hype live stream. Yeah, right.
But
I
you
thought it was
can
gonna
hype a live
You
be.
got
stream.
brought up again.
We just don't know where the button is. I don't
Yeah,
see
we're
it.
just trying.
We don't know if it's on the desktop or well, apparently I can't even tell that I've been hyped, but I have been hyped. I've been hyped a
Yeah.
couple of times. I've had a couple of
Well-
friends hype me, and I don't even know about it. I don't know where to look to see. You've been hyped.
I actually, speaking of not knowing where to find something, I had to ask you about like when they actually pay you. Does that money just disappear for a little bit? Like that they're going to pay you and you are left with whatever's left in your account? Because I had to contact them. I'm like, I know I hit my $100. It showed me, and now I'm not at 100, but you're not showing me anything's being paid out. What is going on here, AdSense and Google? So I sent them a little note about it. And I told them about the thing that I had joined too, that's supposed to add on to the monthly income. We'll see if I get, but it's nowhere to be found. No, I can't find it in
yeah,
AdSense. I can't find it in it. Does it just disappear right before they pay you while they tally it? Like,
I haven't been paid yet. I'm
Me either,
close.
Barry.
Nor have
I'm
I.
close.
Me either.
I don't know if I understand your full question. So, the one thing to note is that there is the cutoff date that, you know, because it's like you have to make the minimum you have to make the minimum of $100. And so let's say you got to $99 and it's on the 31st of the month and you haven't made it over the 100, you wouldn't get paid out the following month. It has to be over the 100. But I do go and look at my AdSense, and are you looking at your, we can go
I
through
went
it.
into my AdSense. Yeah, we can
But-
go through it later. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
went in and there's
AdSense, there's-
nothing.
There's AdSense and then AdSense for YouTube. And I have it set up that as soon as YouTube gives the money to AdSense, AdSense puts it directly into my bank account. I'm not
I
doing
have
any
that too. I thought we'll have to talk about it
afterwards. Yep.
but that's like a whole class unto itself. Like what in the world?
Yeah.
My neighbor bought a soursop for $20. Wow, she bought two. Oh, she shared. Yeah, unless it's fresh, you can get some that are bad and it can ruin that first experience. I'm assuming since you are in Florida that you guys got somebody's soursop off their tree. Because I have had some Jamaican soursops where it's like, "Ooh, that one didn't make it here so great compared to mine." We did plant a lot of fruit trees back in 20. That's good. That's
Mhm.
really good. Yeah, that's when right before then I started planting. In fact, I found an old picture of my moringa and I was like, I am so glad it was curved when I put it in. It was like curved this way because then my fence ended up here. So it curved kind of away from the fence to begin with because now I've got to cut it down. It's just growing towards my fence because it's so thick. I have a 20-foot moringa tree that the iguanas are tearing down, for those of you who have not been in live and heard me talk about that. Yeah, I don't want to keep talking about that particular subject.
It's been
Especially over
retracted, Carol.
there.
Take it down. It's been retracted on the YouTube side. So
Thank
StreamYard
you.
is still showing it.
Yeah.
It's not in here anymore.
Okay, thank you. Because yeah, we can't talk about that. Church basement food casseroles. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
the
gross.
the old dishes. Oh my god.
Green Jello with
It's like
shredded carrots and cheese. Mm.
Oh, I know. They would make like where I didn't see the cheese part. Ew. The church basement, like the get-togethers, yeah, the potlucks and stuff. Oh my goodness, some interesting stuff. Like when I was a kid, especially when everybody was into like Tupperware and the Jello molds.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, what was that, aspect or something? They would just put anything into a Jello mold. But my mom's
The tomato
Thanksgiving,
aspic? I like a tomato
yeah.
aspic.
What's in it? I just never could. Just the look of it, just
It's
kind of
lemon jello with tomato as the base.
okay.
And then you can cut up sweet peppers and some green onion and olives. It's good.
Oh, I've never
It's just
had that one.
savory
Is it
instead of sweet.
okay? Okay, that makes sense. But I just couldn't get past all the things that were in it that would make it savory with the
Uh-huh.
sweet, like because Jello was supposed to be sweet.
It isn't sweet at all. It's savory.
Okay,
But
maybe
it's
I'll
just
have to look
but
at it.
it's gelatinous.
It's gelatinous. Yeah.
It is. It's a Jello. At those kind of functions, it was the 3-bean salad. Like kidney beans and wax beans and green beans in a cold salad with a little onion and kind of a sweet sour. Everybody would avoid that. I'd be like scooping it out. I love that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about Loop, we're all broadcasting from my channel because I decided to sign up for StreamYard so we could help push Shawnee up her hours a little bit. She's worked so hard, and I just wanted to be part of that push. Plus, the guys were kind of, I've got this many hours, and I've got this many hours. I'm going to join the challenge, and I was like, okay, gotta stick with my girls. The girls
didn't
got to
say
win this
that.
one.
Huh.
Not you. Not you.
No.
I'm not naming names. I'm just
Mhm,
saying these
mhm.
gentlemen. I was thinking designer.
Right.
Oh, geez. Okay. Hold on. I am so. Whoever emptied the Kool-Aid had to make more. I don't think we were allowed to have too much Kool-Aid. We drank tea a lot, tea and water.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Mom had those big jars that pickles come in, the big pickles come
Right.
in. Mom used that and she would put it on the stoop outside. That was sun tea, but it was
Thank you,
mostly
Billy.
Mom's. She loved her
Right.
tea. We could have some, but we couldn't drink it all up. So
Yeah,
kids
we
got
didn't do the
Kool-Aid or
sun.
water.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My mom must have made it the old-fashioned way by boiling the water, or the newer way, because
Yeah,
sun would be the old-fashioned way.
she would set that up in the morning, right? Just fill it with waters, put the tea leaves in it, a little wedge of lemon, and set it out on the porch with the lid on it. So
Yeah.
throughout the whole day it would brew, and then she'd bring it in. And the only problem I noticed with that tea was if you didn't drink it,
About Loop.
it would get weird. It would get like soured or something. And I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
because
with tea, it's the
corn food.
acid. It's the tannic acid does that. It starts to
But
go
now Mom
weird.
liked her tea, whether it was hot or cold. She would,
Yeah.
that was her coffee. And then Dad.
Oh, okay. You have the Blue Eddie. Yeah. That one's a little pricey, but it looks great. It looks great. I've heard other people talk about that. Robin, did you say you have Blue Eddie? Somebody else said they had the Blue Eddie that I know.
The
Blue Eddie, the power bank. Do you have one of those for when the
No,
power
I
goes
don't have
out?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay. It wasn't you then. I was on.
Mine
I
is-
thought.
I should get one for Door County. The power goes out up there. Not super frequently, but more than here. I'm lucky here. The power lines between our house and the next door neighbors, they're on a separate circuit than us. So
Wow.
we have never both gone out at the same time.
Oh,
So,
good.
Whoever is out just does a extension cord to the other house for vitals. The refrigerator, the freezer, the whatever. We're
Oh,
lucky.
yeah. We're not going to be lucky, I don't think, because we already had like a somewhat rainstorm, not even close to the tropical rainstorms that we get. And we had brownouts that happened during it. And I'm like, they better get their crap together before something comes for us, because that's not acceptable.
I think this one's still running about 130. It's 600 watts. So it's an Opus.
Okay.
I've been
Oh,
happy
yeah,
with it.
that's Shawnee has the Opus also, but I don't
I'm
know
going to
if
put
it's
it
the
back
same
up.
model.
Put it back up, Barry, please. And I'm going to give
Thanks,
you a
Steve.
little
I
layout.
only take
No,
that down.
he doesn't have the same one as me. I do have Opus, but not that one.
Yeah, you have a different model.
Yeah, because we are going into
98%.
the season where you get power outages.
Uh-huh.
So it's good to
Absolutely.
have these. Oops, sorry. Let me show you the back here. Sorry.
So this is AC recharge. You can plug it into the wall, or you've got solar.
Oh.
Plug it into solar. Unfortunately, I don't have a cord, but I've got a solar panel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Okay, thank you, Jonesy, for the dates. Okay, so they stop, which is weird because the challenge goes to like the 6th of this month. I thought I've got to go double check.
Yeah, you with
Go
in
ahead.
regards to any like with YouTube, if you are in a program that you could make money, you're not going to see you won't see that
Till
in anything to you won't see anything to do with that in your YouTube analytics. You won't see that
okay.
it's just something separate, but the money will come over and you'll see it. Because
Mhm.
that's what happened when I was doing the
Hey,
Yeah, I
memberships.
remember us going,
got it.
Mhm.
I had to do this quick before we move on to the next whatever we're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about.
yes,
This
let's
one's
see yours.
this one's mine.
Heft.
Yours is humongous.
That one just
Yeah.
makes mine look like a
But
toy.
that's a, family of 5 needs something like that for sure.
Is that
This will
is
run
that
a
a light on the
freezer.
bottom?
Say that again.
Is that a light on the bottom?
I don't know.
Does it have a light so you can find your plugs in the dark?
I wonder because it looked like it was
That would
a
be
white.
No.
smart.
It doesn't look like a light.
Oh.
I've charged it with the solar panels that I have, and I've charged it with the wall. But I honestly haven't. That's probably making a sound.
I
I haven't
can't.
had to use it too much.
I can't show you the solar because it's outside on the porch and
I don't
it's
see a
raining.
light on it. I'm gonna go put it back now.
Mm.
Maybe the white part on the bottom might have been a
Yeah.
light, but okay.
I wanted to get to this question. Destiny, I want to get a soap nut tree. They grow down here. It's related to the lychees too, I believe, which grow down here.
Ooh.
And yeah, they form soap. They use them in India and create like their
it's
soap out of them.
oh wow, that's
Hmm.
cool.
Wait.
Yeah,
Well,
super cool, but I don't know if my
so you
husband
can
would care
actually
for it.
use it as soap, or you have to,
Hmm.
do
Yeah.
you have to do you have to process it first, or
Actually, I've seen them just put them in green, like little linen bags and throw them in the wash, and people wash their clothes with them
no?
over and over again too, not just once,
I
like
don't have
over
a
and
washing
over.
machine, but okay,
Wow.
it's good
Mhm.
to know.
Well, might be able to use it, with hand washing too, I would imagine. Oh, voice to text. Yeah, it doesn't understand me sometimes. Your YouTube earnings, sign into YouTube Studio, select analytics, left menu. Yeah, then click revenue. I did that. Yeah, I did do all that. It's just, yeah, it's having some issues. So I don't know if they're tallying the month now since it did end on the 3rd. Growing the soap berry nut thing. I don't know if people can grow it if they're not in a tropical zone, like the tree itself. Yeah, the jello with meat. Yes. Oh my gosh, what is going on with my side chat? We're on tomato aspect here, and we spoke about it. Okay, I'm delayed tonight. Forgive me of my delays. Got a
You're
lot
already,
going on.
Connie, you're already down to 48 tonight?
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, I should have grabbed my phone. I could have.
We're
We
already-
were gonna get.
we're 54, but going down to 47 for the night.
Yeah, it's 48 right now. We were gonna hit 39, but I think they changed their plan with the
Oh, they're cute.
forecast. And like I said, I didn't cover anything. We're just winging it.
Well, it gets to a
Oh,
point in the
no.
season, you just have to make a decision. Me, I got some things I want to get over the finish line,
Yes.
Yeah, I want my beans to dry and I want my popcorn to dry. But
Mm.
if this makes it so they're no more, I compost. They're
Yeah.
compost then. I'd like the rest of my peppers, tomatoes. I don't need any more cucumbers. I wanted some for seed, but they haven't fully matured yet. So if those turn to mush, whatever, I can still go to the store and buy seed.
Yeah.
It's 68 here in thundering, storming, and yes.
It's
Wow.
65 up here. And I'm supposed to go down to 55 tonight. But so I'm still good.
You wouldn't
We
know it.
haven't
'Cause the
we haven't
seeds all
gone to
turn-
the outs
sorry.
to the offsite garden. I'll be all in the 60s for the overnight, or no, I'll be in the 50s for the overnights. All this next week, mid 50s.
I love Destiny. I love those post-war the tiny houses, like the ones they could order right from the Sears catalog. I love those. It's not like how we live today with like I even have a wide open area called a great room, and my father would call it wasted space because you have to heat it and cool it
They have a
with
lot
an
of
elevator.
they have a lot
Go
of
ahead.
those in my suburbs from
Do
the
they?
the Sears. What do you call those homes?
Catalog.
Just the
Catalog homes.
catalog homes. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love them.
They're cool.
They are really cool, I think, and such a great idea for the GIs that came home. Like, just pick your house out of the catalog and build it on your land. Or electric. I wonder if they set out teams though to build it, or are these guys just like families just getting together and building them? That's one thing I never found out.
I'll
Created
tell
the
you, they
low-cost
hold up.
storage.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
the siding
Yay!
and they're like
Easy life.
ones that mostly have like big squares
Mm-hmm.
of metal. They're very
Right.
interesting looking.
Yeah, Janet, my parents had that when they were living in Doylestown, PA. The hospital was across the way from their development that they were living in, and so their electric was pretty secure. They always had them right back up. It's definitely a great benefit. It's 48 already. It's freezing. My friend had a soap tree and I have the shampoo ginger, but it won't. I think it takes like a year for those to come up to squeeze them. I was supposed to bring the sapling soap tree home, and oh no, I totally want to get one. Can't afford a generator. One of my oh, I am so sorry to hear that, Mother Earth Garden Club. I hope that gets better for you. That's ugh. Oh, this is the expandable. Okay, the Blue Lady. Yeah, don't get Wickshire started on solar. He knows a ton about it and he's got videos about it. I'm being mad. Yeah, how bad they rip the people off with so little power storage. 100 amp hours runs 125. 100 amp BMS built in. Add Bluetooth. There's a huge issue with cheap lithium. Yeah, there's a huge issue with the lithium, period. Down to 43 tonight where Mother Earth news is. Yeah, shampoo ginger smells amazing.
What
And
does it?
it's so
Does
good to
it
see
smell
you,
like?
Crazy
Does
Life
it have?
Homestead.
Does it smell like ginger?
It smells a little like ginger, but if you've ever smelled Paul Mitchell's a Wapapui shampoo, that is a
Mm.
Wapapui is that. That's where it
Oh,
comes from. Is shampoo ginger. Um, I'm sure they tweak it, of course, and have their
mhm.
but that's the fragrance is based off of that, but it does have a little more of a ginger tinge to it, the fresh stuff.
Hmm.
I can't imagine feeling that in the house right now. 48. Hold on, let me check what we're at. Diva, can you try and get me caught up? I'm just
Sure.
having an issue with
I had the house up so hot and so moist today with the canning.
oh, I bet with all the steam. With all the steam. It's like Florida. It's 78 right now. Our lowest that is going to go down this week, is 75, which is still warmer than my AC in the house. Just by 1 degree. We keep it at like 74. With the tile, it stays cool. Oh, you're still here, the Urban Gardener. Thank you for hanging around. I would love to be able to make it. The only reason I don't is just it's hard with the family.
Phoenix Community Show is a great
It is. It's so
show.
great.
Mhm.
It is.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So it was like Legos. I just saw that. Where are we?
Right at the bottom here. Catalog homes
Okay,
work
that's what I was just reading.
by
Yeah.
allowing customers to order pre-cut labeled building materials and instructions from mail order catalog, which were then shipped
Amazing.
by train to local station for assembly. I want to
I
order
can't.
a catalog home.
Me too, right? I love that. But I wouldn't be able to order it for here unless it came in like brick. I always wondered, like with the Lego systems for kids, why do we not have that for homes? Like for people that are like the ones that get wiped out by hurricanes, like they should have like a Lego system. And I think they do now, but it's just not really out there as much.
Well,
Just to throw up.
they've
Hmm?
not perfected it yet, but they have 3D printed homes. The problem is, um, every state and every community or city
Right.
or whatever has
Uh,
different ordinances, and it's
Yep.
like you can't please everybody to make them work for that community.
Right.
And really, honestly, I mean, I I would have a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that my home was printed by a machine that yeah, I've watched the Amish raise a barn, so it's like
Yes.
they do workmanship. The machine just does what it's told to do. It's
Yeah.
not for them.
But I mean, for in situations like some places have been where hurricanes have totally wiped out
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Put up like temporary structures would be
and
great. But then again, they have boop ones that
why
just
not for
fold
the
in.
homeless?
Yep.
But there's solutions. They just don't want to put the money out. Hey, Aiden,
There's
here.
a Florida company
Mm.
called Renco that does this, but I don't think it's for emergencies.
Mm-mm. But they're probably they've got to be hurricane tested, maybe. I would imagine.
Composite-based building system interlocking blocks. I can't tell what
Hmm.
it's for, if it's
I'll have to check them out.
Excuse me.
I know all hail the good guy husbands who put them together. I'm sure some rosy riveters might have too. A lot of women were left without husbands after the war. Mm. Oh wow, that's kind of neat, Jay. It was, yes.
I don't want a house. I just want a bunker.
I know, I've thought of that. It would float here. It would fill up with water, but yeah, I would have
Well,
to move out of
bunkers
this
don't
state.
have to be underground, Carol.
Yeah, our houses are
No, it's
bunkers then,
true.
really.
There's
They
there's
just,
quite a few in Europe that are above ground, and they're
I
still
mean,
hardened.
there's above ground
yeah,
tornado shelters. That's a bunker,
yeah. My house is a bunker once we've got our hurricane
cages.
shutters on. Yeah, they're like cages too.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, we've always got the escape out of the garage. That's about the quickest way to get out of the house when everything else is, go out there with the power tools. Yeah, Mother Earth, I remember one of my siblings, we were looking through like where they had the chocolate section with all the fancy chocolates that you could order, fancy for that time period. And somehow my sibling had chocolate hidden in their hand and they just went towards the catalog and pretended like they pulled it out of the catalog and popped it in their mouth. For the longest time, I was like, oh, how did you do that? It's magic. Sellers in Florida. Yeah, not many. I don't believe. We do have a ridge where maybe they could get away with it. I know. Great panel tonight, right? Hey, Joe Serrano, welcome in. We are trying to push Shawnee over her hours so she will win the competition with a certain gentleman that we care for very much, Radio Jonesy, but we want Shawnee to win.
We're both gonna get there. Who's gonna get there first?
Exactly. It's who's going to get there first. The heat is on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I realized that I probably shouldn't have streamed to mine because then the focus would be, Shawnee and you, and not
No,
me.
it's great that you open yours because then we can send them over to hers
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yep.
So, yeah, anybody who has been Divas, you can go over.
Yeah,
to
who's
Shawnee's.
over at Divas?
Yeah,
Sound off.
yeah,
I don't
everyone.
know.
Say
No.
you're in Divas, so I know.
Yeah.
Well, Crazy Life is in mine.
Okay.
It says
Oh,
9.
sweet.
It says 9, but it could be people, double dipping, like watching mine
Yep.
and watching
Mhm.
yours.
Yep.
True.
So it was like
Sure.
there's a couple times I thought I should really close it down and just, hey, everybody, let's go over to Shawnee's. Let's
Oh,
go over
it's okay.
Johnny's.
It is what it is. We needed to see if the kinks like were out
Yeah.
once we put some money into it to see if it. But I still need you because you would be better with the money into it because you know how to do the things. I don't know how to do the things anymore. Wow, over 100,000 kit homes were built in the United States. Wow. Okay,
Neat.
so it started in 1908. I didn't realize it started that soon. I thought it boomed like after the war.
And
Yes, you guys
so
get the sellers.
some of the homes that are in your suburb, Robin, these are some of the homes that were built from way back then. They're still there.
Yeah. Most of them post World War II.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
At least
so
that's my
amazing.
And the
Yeah.
outside are metal, and they're square, like I don't know, 18 inches square. That's how the outside look. I mean, they look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously now some people have added on to them and changed them and sided them and done some things to them, but there's still a lot of the old ones in the old part
Yeah.
of town.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor told me that Amazon is selling kit homes, kind of like what you guys are talking about, I think. And I made a joke.
Yes, I've seen that.
I was like, well, prove to me that it can be in negative 30-degree weather and snow and wind, and
Yeah.
then we'll talk and blah, blah, blah,
And that's for me. Like you said, there's a Florida company. I was like, okay, yeah, but are they Northern Florida builders or are they Southern? Because we have a totally different building code, like Barry was saying, just in our state. Everybody should be doing like I've talked about before, the Miami-Dade building code. If you are in Tornado Alley or in the state, all the new houses should be concrete block. I got a gardening ad for a gardening channel. Yay, Aid. That's good to hear. Our city has lots of those post-war kit homes. They now sell for, yes, right? 6 figures. Internally there. Yes. Well, because it's like if I had to put it together, my house, I would definitely be reinforcing it. Like if I was the one building it, I would be reinforcing it because I'd be so nervous putting it together. It's like, oh, it calls for 1 nail. Let me put in 2 or 3 there. With
Yeah,
one
so
extra.
So there is a prefab homes on Amazon.
Yeah. What are their like
Are they like
reviews though?
Oh, sorry. Are they like the like a train car? They were kind of like a a train car home.
There's there's those like the things that they put on ships. I can't think of what
Right.
they are.
That's what I'm thinking
shipping
The
container.
Shipping
Yeah.
containers. There you
Yes,
go.
that would be it. Shipping containers.
And Jay's got them.
Looks like a
the
train and you
Ian.
put it on a boat,
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Well, they do. They take them from the boat and it
Yeah.
goes onto a train and yeah. Okay, there we go.
Oh, prefab homes in Canada. It's like a 20-foot by 40-foot wind-resistant expandable prefab home DIY kit, $8,379. I'll buy that. I can afford
Yeah.
that.
Was that 1 million pieces? Like, does it come pre-assembled? Does it come with a dude?
Right. Right.
Well, there's only
Handyman
3
included.
left in stock, so it's super popular.
Yeah, Jay Dixon, they have those here too, but they're tiny homes, but they're designed like shotgun homes, prefab, like all white in the area, and then they have, of course, all the included amenities, whatever that might be. But some of these are coastal, and they make me nervous because they are prefab; they're not concrete block. And for some reason, I don't know if it's electrical with the storms. If you live in any of the places like across our street, we have people that have manufactured homes. They make a beeline for those. I don't know why. Same thing with tornadoes. I've noticed do that too. It's like the manufactured home places, we're going to just take those out first. Like that tornadoes all talk to each other, all the windstorms.
Let's go over here.
Yeah, let's go over here and just totally wipe this place out. It's horrible.
It's crazy because like today, um, I rode with Randall and his wife to Danville to
Oh.
get some things, and so I'll ride with them and get my groceries, and yeah, it didn't look like it was going to rain on the way back home, and 10-15 minutes after we get settled into our homes, here comes a storm, and I'm like, just going, yeah, because we've had very little rain, and I was just tickled to death to hear the thunder, and it's still going on now. So
Joe, yes, you have to go back to find out what it is. Hee hee. I'm not telling. Hee hee. You gotta watch it on Shawnee's channel. Hee hee.
We were just up for a short visit to the Door County place, and 3 weeks ago they had a really bad storm, and the caretaker had told us that there were trees down and that there was,
Serena.
power line down. So I, typed into the power company that we had a line down and so forth. Well, they had someone out the next day, and our caretaker said, yeah, it was crazy. Couldn't even get into our driveway because there were, trees
Wow.
all the way down. The power company, because it was a downed line, had to get to the power company. So all those trees got moved to the side of the driveway. And so we were like, oh my gosh. We had
Wow.
free work basically. But it was
Wow.
That was
It was
lucky.
kind of crazy on the property. There'd be like
Yeah.
a spot where there'd be 3 trees that were like, down like this, and then nothing. And then another place where there'd be 5 trees. So it must have been a heck of a storm.
Yeah, like the wind tunneled like this in, and then now that those have gone, there's more wind getting to trees. Like you might see this happen again if you get another one, because those trees were used to having a block, and now they're exposed.
Well, it's pretty dramatic up there when a storm happens because it's sand and rock, and nothing's got really good deep roots.
Yeah.
It's all shallow roots. So those big trees. Oh, and we have a leaner. So we called our guy and said, is there any way that you can get out there because it's leaning? Now, thankfully, it is leaning into the driveway parking area. So if it goes, that's where it's going to land. It's not going to land on any of the buildings. So
Structure damage, yeah.
Yeah. Yay.
Congratulations, Serena. I hope that goes well for you.
There must be nothing in that house that matters for having no power for
that
time
long
at Door County.
in-law units.
We don't keep anything of incredible value up there.
Okay.
It's just, it was my in-laws' house. We inherited it.
Are you eating chocolate? What is happening right now?
Someone's eating food.
Oh,
Dark
chocolate.
It is chocolate. I knew it.
That sounds like chocolate eating.
I can smell it.
Oh, I had that earlier today.
Destiny, what state are you in? I'm not. Are you in California? Because I know like some places in California have been doing that for a while.
Hey,
where they had the
Ann.
I'm
in-laws
pretty sure
or
Destiny's
the
in
casitas.
Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, yeah, their housing market's just as hot.
Oh,
In
it's
fact,
bad
I
in the UK as
was
well.
the dude building ecological homes and doing that. Oh, yes, I did see that before. J-Bot is not a dude. Were they the Earth ships, Jay Dixon? Did you work on any of those? Because I heard like they had later on, they had some mold and mildew issues they weren't counting on. Not from the builders, it was from the design mistakes that were made. Like how Shawnee was saying, how the guy knew exactly where the sun would come in and, did all that figuring. Something was off. Just moved to Tasmania. We don't get these crazy storms here. I know, right? Can live in Bikini Bottom. But do you get the wolf spiders though, Radio Jonesy? I was watching somebody who said they came back from Canada and they were so happy, and they were saying all the things they were happy for returning to, well, this is Australia, not Tasmania, but like enough water to flush the toilet in the toilet because, they restrict the water. And then, they go to plug something in and knowing that it'll work. Like, I guess, I don't know if wherever they were in Canada restricted power to, I'm not sure, but it ends up in the short. She's going through all these things that she's so happy to be back in Australia. And also, your house spider. It's nice to see the house. And it's like, it's big. And I'm like, yeah, nope. I'll live in Canada before that.
We get pretty good sized wolf spiders and
this thing was humongous.
not like that, but I mean they get pretty good size. It's enough to, like, if you don't expect it and you see it,
Right.
you're like, oh,
Thank
hi,
you.
how you doing?
Oh, okay.
But
She is Canada.
I take them outside. They'll be back in the house in like a day or two.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the UK is having
Where are
a
we?
housing crisis too. I mean, it's really not enough to go around, and rent is
just one
just so ridiculous.
Choose from pomegranates.
That's fun. Actually, Bowtie Life went to bed and he's been doing a lot of that. Does anybody know if he has a video on juicing the pomegranates on his channel? Do you know if Bowtie has a juicing?
He definitely
Video.
has pomegranate videos, but I don't know if there's one specifically juicing.
If I'm just juicing 1 or 2, I took the seeds and put them in a bag and pounded them and then strained the juice from the seed. Because I don't know if I can put it in my juicer. But I can.
Right.
Mhm.
Because it might just go right through it because they're so small, the aerials.
I don't want it to wreck
Yeah.
it.
Like you've
Yeah.
got a juice steamer, right, Shawnee?
I do have a steamer
be
juice.
perfect.
That would work.
You would use a
Yeah.
steamer if you were going to do it with pomegranates.
I haven't used it for
Yeah, I
anything.
could.
Well,
I
that's
know,
how
I
made,
wanna
that's
get
how we made
one
our
and-
grape juice last year, and we
Yeah.
actually
Right.
had it this we had it with dinner yesterday, and it's just so delicious. It's been fun to dinner yesterday. It
Mhm.
cost the rice and the paneer because I did tikka masala and then put paneer in because I didn't have any chicken. So I made it with paneer, which is tasty. It's just it's Indian cheese that doesn't melt, but it's tasty.
Oh, okay.
And then with my I had some sourdough starter, so then I added garlic powder to it, mixed it up, and then just made sourdough discard fried bread. And that was to eat because we're making an Indian dish. So then that was kind of like to be our naan bread. And then we had the grape juice. And so it was really nice to go, these are tomatoes from the garden that I canned up to make the tikka masala. And so it was the paneer and the rice. And that's, everything else was homegrown or homegrown and homemade. So I like that.
Does the paneer taste somewhat like halloumi?
I don't know. That would be a question for Marissa. It reminds me of almost like a mozzarella, not a salty mozzarella, but it moves itself into that flavor of a mozza. But halloumi, it could be.
Because halloumi's, a cheese for frying that doesn't really melt.
you,
I mean, it
Shannon.
melts a little bit, but not.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps its shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar to paneer,
I
I would say.
haven't
But
had
yeah.
halloumi in a while. That's a nice treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We do
and I can't.
We do buy the big paneer and then we just chop it up and have it frozen. So it was like, the end of the day, and it was like open up, 2 jars of tikka masala, throw in the paneer as it thaws, it's cooking. I didn't have any cream to put into it, and then put basically 20 minutes for the rice to cook, and we had dinner. But we had
Very
grape
nice.
juice. It was very tasty grape juice from the grapes in my yard.
I'd like to get it for my mulberries because it would save me some space in my freezer if I
Yeah.
could juice it. And
Yeah, and then
that's so good for you.
Yeah, and then shelf stable the
The juice.
because you could just You could open kettle it, or you could also water bath it. But open kettle would be fine.
Mm.
And we just
Oh,
made
I've
it
never
cold.
seen that. That's interesting. Heating it up to drink it. It tastes better. Hmm. That's right. Crocodile Dundee once said, "That's not a spider. This is a spider." How was
True.
that, Jonesy? Did I do okay?
I think it was pretty good. I'm going to speak. I'm going to go. Yeah, I think it was pretty close to a Australian accent.
Not this close.
I believe
Oh
it.
yeah. I believe it, Mother Earth Garden Club, because they're so sweet. Like mango, I have to be careful. I can't eat more than like 1.5
Poop poop.
a day. A day.
I,
Or
I
my
can
feet
eat my
start to
weight
hurt.
in pomegranates.
Yeah, I do this one, and I've got one now that's pomegranate blueberry that's very good, but I
Ooh.
think I did not even though it's organic, it was a good price. I grabbed it and did not do what Carol usually does, check the ingredients, because usually if it's cheap, like it was, it's cut with like pear or apple, like a cheaper juice, and it probably is. That's probably why it's delicious.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's delicious. Oh yeah, we're crazy healthy and ultra powerful. Mm.
Mm. Oh,
I,
paneer
you
versus
know,
halloumi.
go
We
ahead.
got a.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Jay, that's why they call her the J-bot. She's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we here? Hold on. I
You're at
wanted
the
to.
bottom.
Okay, thank you. I
Pomegranate
wanted
and
to
grape
see
juice
what.
together is awesome.
Oh, cute. Pomegranate. Yes. That's the hardest fruit. It's the pomegranate because it's like granite. Yeah, I think I have the type 2 on the way. That's what we're trying to avoid. I did just get I can't show it yet because it's not show and tell, but I did get a walking pad is on its way. It's really like the new those things that you go to the gym for and use treadmill, but it's not. You don't get a handle with it. It's just the treading part and the milling. I don't know why they call it that.
Oh my god.
What am I milling while I'm and
I,
I'm
I
treading?
hope you install like a bar to grab on the
I'm
wall or
gonna
something,
need to
because
be near a wall. Yeah, I'm
you're
gonna need
gonna
to
you're
be near a
gonna
wall.
message us and say, guess what happened while I was
Exactly.
exercising?
Right. I'll have to have something behind me that's soft too, in case I fly off of it at some point. Yeah, I used to drink kale juice and I drank it to such excess I broke out with a whole rash across my chest. So
Oh geez.
kale, I found out later on, is a bioaccumulator. So depending on its soil that it's grown in, it's pulling everything out of the soil. So you could be drinking heavy metals. So you have to be really careful with
I
kale.
like
That's
heavy
why it
metal.
used to be just a decoration on
I'd
plates.
love to send a soil sample to my extension office
Mm-hmm.
and have it
Save that for
ran.
the
I
next
know.
week. We'll
I'm
talk
gonna.
about that.
I
I
know.
know now. This is just the round table. I
We
like how
are.
you said that.
We are
Are you,
gonna.
As normal, it's below.
Maureen, are you
Oh,
still there?
you're so close.
I am still here. I am.
She
Yeah,
might be flossing.
this is the article that Jay posted.
Oh, good.
Paneer is good for grilling, baking, frying, etc., but has a very mild taste as it's made from cow's
Mm.
milk and isn't seasoned to make sure to flavor it however you wish to make it tasty. It's usually
Mhm.
used as an alternative to meat in curries. Halloumi is very salty and usually made from goat and sheep's milk, which gives it a
Oh.
stronger taste.
Oh, that's very
Interesting.
interesting.
I have to say that, you are my international eater friend. Like you always come up with like, we had tikka masala. And I'm like, I've never met
Oh, tonight we
somebody
did
who,
right.
yeah.
Well, tonight we had milli filet nabe. So it's a
Pardon?
Japanese. Yeah, but the first two words are actually French, but they
Uh-huh.
nabe. So what it is it's thinly sliced beef, um,
Oh, okay.
sandwiched between cabbage, the type of the type of cabbage we use for kimchi. Why can't I think of what it is?
I'm
No
drawing a
words.
blank too. I can
Yeah.
see it. It's the wrinkly one, but it's long and
Yes.
it's light colored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Savoy?
not Savoy. No,
Napa?
it's Napa cabbage. So
Yeah.
it's sandwiched between Napa cabbage, and then I use a like my broth base that I use is for I can't think of what you use it for, but anyway, and then I throw in sesame oil and a little bit of soy sauce, and we boil
Much
that
love,
up and we
Cass.
eat that. And it is
McCarty.
Jay got it. She
so
was in the side chat. I just
yeah,
wasn't down that far. Napa
so
cabbage.
so delicious. And yeah, Marissa wasn't feeling good, so she said, I'm going to pick up a Korean soup on the way home. And I said, well, if you just actually picked up Napa cabbage, I could make the fie nabe. And the nabe is what makes it Japanese. And so it just means layered flowers or whatever, because it's the millefeuille is basically your as a dessert of layers of like puff pastry and cream, but whatever this does, the nabe makes it where you make it with this soup. So we started making
Sounds
that,
great.
and you make it in about 15 minutes, and it's just like so delicious.
Oh, I love things that you can make in like 15 minutes and are delicious.
Yeah.
And aren't bad for you, because I can make
No.
bad stuff that's made quickly.
Yeah.
What was it? I just saw something. I've never heard that before, Billy. My great grandmother used to make her own root beer. Never heard that. And we used to get kegs of birch beer when we would have family reunions. The kids got the birch beer, and of course the adults were drinking the beer, the real beer.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like the best stuff. PA had such really good like birch beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are almost at 2 hours and a half. I'm going to give it that almost 8 minutes. Make sure that if you are not subscribed to Shawnee Grows, please help her get to her 1,000.
Yeah,
we
why
thank
aren't
you
you
for those.
subscribed to her?
That's right. Why are you so late to subscribing to Shawnee Grows? And checking out
Indeed.
her educational lives that she's been doing, and some beautiful shorts of her garden and her videos. Amazing gardens, because she has
I have
multiple.
multiple that I garden away from home, and at the end of the short that I just released today, it shows what I made with my garden.
How much money it would have cost you?
Well, it shows the recipes I made too.
Oh,
The food. Yeah, that's both in the same video.
Hi, LP.
Hey.
We missed the little show. For all of you who are members and didn't see the beginning, you might want to go back and just watch a little bit of the beginning. I made a little video for you to thank you for being members on my channel, South Florida Sunshine Tropicals. I appreciate every single one of you because you are helping my channel grow in more ways than just subscriber counts. It's helping me fund things like this, being able to sign up for StreamYard again, and to help other people. I'll pour it back into the community.
You're helping
as much as
her
I possibly can. What's going on here, Billy? Sucks, such meh. What? I have days like that. It's usually when I'm driving though. I'm usually saying things like that. When I had to go pick up my daughter by surprise today. I don't know what was going on. I guess because it was a Friday, but it was crazy out there. Just crazy. Good to see you, LP. Thank you for joining us. And we have just 6 more minutes to go. Anybody has any gardening questions you want to drop in the side chat? Now is your time. For our gardening roundtable tonight, we're just chilling and hanging out and pushing people towards Shawnee Grows so she can win the face off against the Tasmanian devil. Oh, he's not that at all. We absolutely love Jonesy.
I do want to ask you, Robin, how is your fall garden coming along?
My fall garden. I have spinach coming, radishes, And then I've still got cabbages going. The kohlrabi didn't get as far along as I thought it would be for planting it so early. So I
Mhm.
don't know if I'll get those lovely little aliens. Aren't they fun when they bulb? They look like little aliens. Um,
I haven't been able to get mine very big.
yeah. Well, I have doing them earlier in the season. I
I've
don't know
never,
that these are
no
going to
matter
be.
what.
Oh,
Right.
um,
Right.
mostly things are other than that are just carrying on and finishing up. The Swiss chard will go. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
I've got peas. Those will keep coming. And if I don't get peas, I'll at least get pea shoots, which are delicious.
Yes.
You
Um,
should. All of them are good.
but I
Mhm.
still have like I dug in for I made a stew for us for lunch, so I dug in and pulled out a few potatoes,
Yeah.
Mhm.
from my
Yummy.
oh my there is just nothing like a fresh
Another level. Yeah.
Right.
Sweet potatoes and
absolutely.
potatoes grown at home are just on another level
Yep.
of
And it's so
yumminess.
fun to say, I really want some potatoes in this stew.
I'm
Somebody's
just gonna
going in the
go
backyard.
out to the
Go
yard.
get some. Yeah.
Right.
That's a privilege.
It is. It is. Nothing better.
And I have my second round of carrots that need to come out, and my third round of carrots will go into the fall. But I don't know, Maureen. It's going to be a weird year. We're getting cold fast.
Fast. Mm-hmm.
I'm banking on an Indian summer to come back around.
Mhm.
Yeah. The trees are already changing here.
Yeah.
They
Like
were
they've
changing.
been changing for the past 3 weeks now. I'm like,
They were starting
Whoa.
to change like crazy up in Wisconsin, which is usually 2 weeks behind us. So that means in 2 weeks we're going to be seeing that.
you
I
know
have a
that
few branches I saw that were
I
changing.
you
I
know that
forgot. I
wonderful. Oh,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead, Carol.
Barry. I was gonna say I forgot I had another show and tell. I wanted to get David the Good's daughters, but they sold out too quickly. It's Tithonia diversifolia. You have to buy the cutting to have this
Oh,
type
yes.
of if you know what it is, go ahead and
Yes.
say it.
What is
Uh,
it?
It's a Mexican oh gosh, I can't even read it. They've made it so tiny.
Mexican sunflower.
Thank you. I was gonna say
The
sunflower, but I was like, that doesn't seem
well, the
right. My
one that with
brain was
the cutting,
conflicting.
because there's a different
Yeah.
kind. So the one you have with the
Yes.
cutting, it gets big and you can chop and drop it. How many do
Yes.
you
This is a
have?
great
3,
chop
4,
and drop. Let's see how many.
5.
5 cuttings, but that doesn't mean all of them will work. Oh, actually, she
Yeah.
gave me
6,
7.
7.
I don't know if I bought 7, but that's what's in the container.
And
This one
those
is
are Mexican sunflowers?
These are a Mexican sunflower. It's Tithonia diversifolia. It's not the type that you do by seed. And it's like what Shawnee said, it's specifically for like chop and drop, and it's for like what you
Crazy.
make the poo-poo juice, putting in the
Oh,
poo-poo
so
juice.
Yeah, they get huge. So it's not
They
it's
get
not the same kind that I
huge.
grow. Like if you've seen on my channel in
Mm-mm.
my rain garden, those Mexican
Right.
sunflowers, it's not what she has.
Mhm.
it's more like a
The
composting.
the picture that Hannah and I are where I have, I think, sunglasses on. I think it's on is it on my Facebook page? I think is my picture. I think it still is. Behind us, the hedge is Tithonia diversifolia, that Mexican sunflower. Thanks,
Mm.
Janet.
Mm.
Yeah, it's different type
Uh,
of sunflower. That's why my brain froze for a second. Thank you,
right.
Shawnee, for helping me
Serena,
close.
Robin is not, she is not, she's not, this is not, Robin's not doing a
She
live with
didn't.
us. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
she didn't share out this
I
time.
can't
It's
think of what
fine.
it's called. So that's why you
Right.
can't find it.
We're
Mhm.
missing somebody in the chat tonight. I don't know if you noticed, but our moderator, like the most
I know, Miss
I wanted
Sharon.
to
Yeah, I
read
think
to
most
you
she's
what
yeah.
happened yesterday with her,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
but I couldn't find it.
Oh,
oh,
is it something we have to read after though and not broadcast,
She's
or is it?
okay. She's okay, but she's sore. Her eye feels like a
Oh,
bag of
she got hurt.
sand.
Oh,
Like,
that's that.
that's
What
right.
what she
has-
was talking
Yeah.
about.
She has
Okay.
6 more appointments.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah, she was at 9
she's
the last
just-
time she mentioned it.
She wants
Yeah.
it done and
I'm
over
sorry.
with.
That totally went over my head. I forgot all about her having eye surgery. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I couldn't find it to read the post
She's-
though.
When she's not in chat, I worry. I'm like,
Right.
oh no.
She can't really see
Bully.
much right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just says update post on Friday. I'm going to start with this. Please get a good, reputable optometrist and have your eyes checked every year. I had no idea how bad my vision was until I noticed that I couldn't tell which light was on the traffic, which light was on at the traffic lights. Y'all, I was literally just following
Oh.
the traffic to get where I was going and didn't even realize it. It's been a struggle to read for years, but I figured, well, I'm old. That's just how it is. There's probably 37
Thank you,
pairs of reading
Janet.
glasses all over the house in all ranges and strengths. No, don't do it. Go get your eyes
Wow.
examined by a professional. It was
I need to do that.
about
Yeah.
10 to 11 last night when I couldn't tell that it was between 10 and 11 last night when I could tell that I could see people's faces. We had a bad storm last night, so I left early for my appointment. I drove myself. The fog was thick before daybreak. As soon as I got to the paved roads, I could actually see the lines on the road, read the signs, and the headlights of the oncoming cars behind. And the oncoming cars didn't blind me. My optometrist was so surprised when she checked my eyes this morning. I am so blessed to have found her. There's still the surgery for the other eye and lots of pre-op and post-op appointments to go, but I'm ready. Thank you all for following me in this journey, but most of all, thank you for your prayers. So that was 6 hours ago,
Yeah.
but that's not the one you're talking about.
The 2 days ago, surgery went well, very light. My eye is very light sensitive and feels like it has a bucket of sand in it. I go back in the morning for them to check, which is what this today or whatever. Like the 6 hours ago one that you read is the most recent update.
Yeah.
But I just wanted people to know, like, she did start having it done.
Yeah.
So we say hi, Miss Sharon.
I'm saying bless her heart. I'm definitely praying for Miss Sharon while I'm muted. But yes, we were thinking of you, Miss Sharon, miss you. But I knew that was going on, and that's why she wasn't in the side chat, that she had that.
It just totally slipped my mind that she was going through.
But no, I'm glad you mentioned her so we could put that out there for everybody
Absolutely.
who might not realize that's what's going on. So that everybody who does say prayers and well wishes, we wish them for Miss Sharon right now and her healing journey. Love her much. She's so good to all of our channels, really. She's been such a
Yes, she is.
support and just such a neat person anyway to get to know. Well, everybody, we made it to our 2.5 hours. And we thank you for being here with us. Next week, I will take all the, title and everything and move it over to next week, and we will discuss what we're going to discuss tonight. And I thank you for allowing me to go off script tonight because, yes, we had wanted to help our Shawnee grow so she can win against a certain gentleman down in Tasmania. They was showed up. Which channel actually is he challenging you with?
Radio J Talk.
Okay, Radio
You'll
J
do
Talk.
at Radio J Talk. It'll say Radio Jonesy.
Okay.
It's kind of confusing.
Because Radio Jonesy has a few channels, but that's who
Yes.
she's up against, and he's done this before. And
Yeah.
he's got other channels. So you really want to put your time into going over, if you have not watched a playlist from Shawnee Grows, and just, go ahead and put that on while you're, doing something around the house, like canning or cleaning or whatever.
Yeah,
Check in, make a comment, leave a like.
a new
Go ahead.
playlist for the Self-Resilient Garden if you want to binge watch that one. That's the
Ooh.
most recent one that we put
Sounds
together.
really good.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks, LP. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for your support. Thank you for your support for all of us. We really appreciate you. You bring a lot of sunshine into my life hanging out with you. And I hope we bring some into yours as, we all hang out together. Much love. And we will see you at Diva's tomorrow, Miss Diva. Yes?
Yes. Yeah.
We will see you at Miss Diva in the Dirts channel, Maureen, Washington. It's 7:00 Pacific. I always want to say specific instead of Pacific. Pacific. Yeah. 10 o'clock Eastern. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful night. God bless.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.